Good evening and welcome to the Tealeaf Adventuring Company, ladies and gentlemen. My name is LukeTheDM and it's my job to kill everybody. How you doing? It is Thursday. We are here with some more action. We've got a beginner tier mission here with a lovely group of characters of all sorts of classes and a couple paladins, but that's okay. We love paladins around here. Before we get into action, we actually have a bunch of announcements to get through tonight, so bear with us, but stay tuned as we get through a lot of really exciting stuff going on in our community. Where do I even start? There's so much going on. First and foremost, I think very big and exciting news, and definitely I think a step in the right direction. We have collectively decided that Mr. Melvin is going to be taking over our role as social media manager. He's already proven to be doing a fantastic job at it, and just many hands make for a lighter load, and I don't even know what an Instagram is, pretty much, so we're leaving it in the hands of someone much more capable. So, believe he's got a couple announcements in there about some ideas going around and stuff, and just getting a little more active on the socials and everything, help get some more people in here, highlight some more of our community members, make it more accessible, all that good stuff. So, welcome to the TAC management team, and we look forward to all the awesomeness.
I'm glad to be here. My 2 weeks notice will come in about a year.
Okay. We've got, fortunately, we've been feeding a lot of exciting events coming to Mr. Melvin, coming up in our Discord, so let's kind of go down the pipeline here. So we have officially set a date, or I guess this is me officially setting a date for our next tea time. We're going to do the day after Valentine's Day, so that is February 15th. We're going to do our usual thing, just kind of getting together. I'll put together a list and organize it and get time slots and everything depending on how many people show interest. But the really cool fucking thing that we're doing this year that people have already started is we're having a cocktail contest. That was all Mr. Wee Woo's idea, to kind of tie in tavern tours into tea time. We're having a cocktail contest, so people can submit their own sort of fantasy recipes that are all TAC themed or, kind of tied into the lore, or the story, or a character, or whatever. And we're gonna make them all and drink them on stream. The three of us, me, Wee Woo, and Melvin, and judge them. And we've got a mug to give away, one of the Tavern Tours mugs to give away as the winner of the cocktail contest. I think we've got 5 submissions so far, mm-hmm. 5 or 6. Yeah. I think 2 is fair.
I think.
Okay. We'll figure it out, because the bill can start racking up really fast if you start getting a bunch of different fancy cocktails, so we'll figure it out, but definitely feel free to submit up to 2. Ideally before the stream night. Ideally, I think on our socials we said we'd take it up to the 16th, so if you want us to drink it on stream, what's up?
15th is the Thursday.
Yeah, 15th is the Thursday.
So we would be...
Right, I know.
Oh.
So,
okay.
That's okay. The Thursday before, okay. So, the Friday before, so get them in. So we'll have to repost, make sure all that's in Discord and everything. But yeah, to give us time to get all the ingredients and shit and prepare the Friday before. So February 9th, por favor, have your submissions in. So you got a couple weeks left to get that in. 2 weeks from tomorrow. But gonna be an awesome time. Gonna be a whole lot of fun. So looking forward to that. We've also got, as part of the JMillyo Kadoria Clash fundraising payouts, we've got the Hierarchanist prequel one-shot. I think we're deciding to push that back to like April, I think, just to make sure everyone can take the time off and get scheduled, and I have enough time to prep and organize and everything. But that's going to be really cool. I think we're going to pre-record that, just because it'll be a lot of moving parts going on, and a really, really, really big crew of awesome people. So we'll keep you up to date on that one as we get closer and everything, and let you know when it's all good to go. But that's going to be a lot of fun. And if you're a lore junkie, which I know a few people in here are, regarding the story and the history and everything, this is going to be for you. So definitely looking forward to that. We've got the Disney one-shot DM'd by the lovely Miss JMillyo also kicking around. So we will have more news on that once we get closer to the date on that. I don't think there's a set date for that one just yet, but we're working on it. It is in the works. We have not forgot about you, and it will happen. It's going to be awesome. So stay tuned for that one. I feel like I had one other thing. Backstory missions. We've got backstory missions coming up. So 2 more that are currently cashed in. We've got the Laena backstory mission, which is going to be happening sometime in February, maybe like the 22nd or the 29th. We'll lock in a date there, whichever works best for people. And then we've got the Sigourney backstory mission, where Nyx has cashed in 2 at the same time, the first and second for her character, which is the first time that's ever happened. So I'm going to work with them and figure out how we're going to handle that. We might do like a hero tier type scenario, but that's going to be awesome. So stay tuned for that. That one's going to be probably March. And then just one other thing I wanted to mention, because it did occur to me this week when I was kind of brainstorming ideas and prepping for this mission and stuff. I think it deserves some acknowledgement and just a spot to say, a quick little blurb. I think between Kadoria Clash taking up a month, all the backstory missions that we've been cranking out recently, and then kind of taking a month off for the holidays, I had a feeling that a lot of our plot lines, I guess, were starting to get a little fuzzy or forgotten about or neglected, and so I definitely want to make a note that I'm going to be putting in a conscious effort to sort of revive a lot of those and spark interest. So definitely, again, if you've been following along, or even if you're brand new and kind of want to tie your character into some of the lore, feel free to go back and kind of peruse some of the older missions from last year. Maybe remind yourself of some of the plot lines. I'm going to be doing my best to kind of give the Spark Notes versions at the start of every mission. Just to kind of get the players some context for why we're doing these things. But I think it's important, and I just definitely don't want people to feel like we're forgetting about anything. So if you do have a plot line that you remember and you're excited about, by all means, please post that in the Discord just to refresh everyone's memory, my memory, and we'll go from there. So thank you for your patience, and thank you for all of the awesome stuff that's been going on in the last several months. So, alrighty. Are there any other announcements that I've forgotten about? I think that's everything. That was a lot, but I think that's just about everything. And I don't have a voice in my head telling me otherwise. So, that being said, let's go ahead and jump into tonight's mission of the Tealeaf Adventuring Company, which begins, as they always do, in the beautiful free city of Kadoria on a lonely peninsula to the north of the Midnight Sea. And there, on the prime central thoroughway drag, known as Avandra's Alley, right where it turns right and to the south onto Melora's Way, in that central town square, known as Ava's Piazza, sits a beautiful 3-story mansion, which now serves as the Tealeaf Adventuring Company Guild Hall. Now, for some background context, TAC has been involved in quite a scandalous series of events involving the assassination of the Blood Fist of Zarus, and the revelation that the Holy Emperor of Dios has been dead for several years, and that the country has been ruled sort of through the shadows by the eldest daughter, Laena of Dios. Since that wedding and the assassination and the revelation, the Holy Empire has plunged into a bit of a civil war between Laena, who has sort of seized control through the military and some of the chosen divines being the eldest daughter, and Melanie, the youngest daughter of Dios, a much more mild and peace-loving, I suppose, daughter who just wants what's best for her people. TAC has kind of I suppose, unwillfully been dragged into this conflict between the two sisters and between these two different factions of Dios, and have sort of tentatively allied themselves with the youngest daughter, Melanie, for the best interest of the common folk of the Holy Empire. You've also been researching how to permanently stop the war involving the lineage and the secession rights of the Holy Empire. But tonight's mission begins with a plea coming in from one of these common folks. So it's a nice, sunny but brisk winter morning in Kadoria, and the city is back to normal after all of the recent shenanigans. Relatively calm, peaceful period going on, which is pretty unusual. So the five of you are going about your morning routine, perhaps enjoying a bit of breakfast, maybe an omelet, maybe some sugar water, maybe a nice rare steak. When you do hear a gentle kind of rattling at the door.
The door is open, man. Just come on in.
You hear the door kind of click open, and in comes what appears to be a man and a woman, middle-aged or so, kind of like sun-tanned skin, almost like this leathery, kind of thin, gaunt, wiry. You get the sense just by looking at these people, first of all, that they are certainly not particularly wealthy, and maybe like farmers or serfs of some kind. But kind of looking cautiously and kind of gawking at a lot of the fancy decorations and furniture here in the guild lounge. The man and woman kind of look at each other, nervously nod, and kind of like waddle in slowly and carefully into the guild lounge. Excuse me, is there someone I could talk to in charge that could maybe help me and my wife with we were told there's adventurers for hire here. Anyone? Hello?
Do you pledge fealty to the queen?
That's a trick question. Which queen are you talking about?
The one true queen, the queen in the hill.
The queen? There's two right now. Well, I don't know if the queens they're more monarchs than the white guys. No, they're not queen, they're empresses. There's a difference, you dolt. Kind of smacks him upside the head. Like, well, anyway, no. We don't swear particularly to neither of the queen. We swear to the emperor.
Hey, does anyone want to help this guy out?
We got gold. We were told to bring gold for to hire the adventurers. And he kind of puts a sack of gold on the bar top, and Ted just kind of like snorts in his direction. And you kind of see it spill open, and pretty sizable pile of gold here.
Hey, Lils. You see that? We could go make some cash.
Whatever you want to do, I'll come along.
All right, I'm fucking in.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you. Right. So, me and the missus here from the Holy Empire, and it's a right awful mess over there right now, within all the empresses combating and battling and whatnot, and seizing territories and fortresses and stuff. No one really thinks about the small folk. It's quite a shame. I guess that one lady kind of does, but anyway, see, we come from a pretty small village, maybe to the northern end of Dios, not too far from Fort Calum, and we go about our day and grow our crops and tend to the livestock and make sure everyone's all right. And there's a church on a hill up there. It's mighty pretty, and that's sort of where the priesty types like to live, and the clergy and all them. And we're fine, God-fearing people and all that. But ever since this war broke out, them priesty types have been starting to get a little pushy, as it were, and you know, they start demanding tithes and taxes, which is fine. You know, we all chip in, and you know, the gods keep us safe and not. But when they started asking for sacrifices, it started to get a little fishy, and you know, yeah, I'm not one to go ahead and volunteer to sacrifice, neither is my wife here, and most people aren't, but you know, so they started taking people into the church, and people started disappearing and whatnot. There's all sorts of weird howling sounds and screeches, and we're just kind of worried that maybe these priests aren't really doing the right thing.
I mean, did they openly advertise the sacrifices and whatnot?
Oh, they didn't say sacrifice. They wanted a guest. They wanted to anoint. That was the word, right? It was one of them fancy religious words. They wanted to anoint somebody. So maybe like adopt them into their little. What's the word I'm thinking of? It's like the house where all the monks live, like a monastery, right? But yeah, none of the people who've been anointed ever came back. So. Yeah, we're kind of running out of people. I mean, you know, there's a few families in the village and whatnot, but we just want to make sure they're all right, you know. And so we kind of pitched together and got a sack of gold and good old Diosian gold, and just wanted to, you know, hire some people to just make sure everything's on the up and up.
Well, I know these two, pointing to I always forget your guys' names. Chen and Per.
Laena and Lillia.
Laena and Lillia. It's been a while since I've done BT.
Mm-hmm.
I know these two are in it for the coin. I got nothing going on today.
Well, you know, people speak very highly of the Tealeaf Adventuring Company far and wide for always doing the right thing, helping out the people in need for the right price, of course, and just, you know, we came a long way. People told us that if we wanted to make a difference, that, you know, maybe this place would be the place to be. I must say, I do love the manticore head above the mantle. That's a nice touch. Very ferocious and scary. Right. So, is there like a paper I got to sign or anything? Are you guys good to go? Or, I could give you like a map. I was told to bring a map, and he reaches into his pocket and pulls out like a rolled up piece of paper that's like barely legible. It's so crumpled and wrinkled. He's like, yeah, that's where the church is on the map.
Oh, this makes things very helpful.
Ted, you look after our gold and do not let anybody touch it until we come back.
Ted nods.
That's my man. All right, we need usually we get what, like a couple. We need a couple more.
Yeah, we need, what is it? We do 5 party people. We're a 5 people pizza party. We got.
I'm gonna stand up, don my gear, get my shield and sword, walk over, and just say if there's evil priests, I'm in.
I think he's all gusto for it. He's ready.
All right, and you know who's good at collecting stuff?
I do.
You thinking what I'm thinking, right? Yeah.
I am. Let's go get that Damien guy. He's an auditor or something. He collects the taxes around here.
I have no idea who the fuck that is, but he sounds like we should not get another government person to go after these church people. I don't know. This is a little sketchy.
You know what? You got a fair point. We want to keep the church and state separated.
Get out! Here, girl. I'm not gonna whistle because I feel like I'm gonna spike the mic. But come here, girl. Come here. We got something for you.
Gel's gonna immediately come over, all excited, tail wagging. What's going on? What do you got? What do you got?
Who's a good girl? We got a mission for you. You want to come along?
Oh my god, that'd be awesome. Gel's just all excited. Are we gonna go for a ride somewhere?
Yeah. You can stick your head out the wagon. It's gonna be great.
I'm in.
Right. So again, we just want to make sure that all the people who've been anointed are doing all right, and bring them back home and get our village back up and running and all good enough. And you know, if these priests are being a little strange, maybe, you know, do a little, I don't know.
Don't you fucking worry. And she's gonna just take the bat and just kind of smack it in her hand. I got this. But you know, do we have like names of people that have been taken as like these anointed? Like, because I'm gonna go in there, and I guess we should take names before kicking ass. But
oh right, you got like a pen and paper or something I could write it down on?
She's going to flip the map over.
Right. And he grabs the pen and just kind of like whole fists it and just kind of like looks at the paper, looks at the pen, and the wife kind of, oh, don't be stupid, you can't read and write. And he goes, listen, I can't read and write, but I could maybe tell you the names of some of the people if you want to write them down.
All right, give me the pen there, guy. I'll write them down. And
right.
I was gonna take the pen in both mandible or both little claws and start scribbling.
He gives you a list of about 6 or 7 names or so.
Okay.
I'm not going to come up with 6 or 7 names on the spot.
All right, I got you.
They're very generic Diosian names. How about that? Like
John,
Mike. Yeah. Alan. Yes. Yeah, exactly. So after Bobert jots down the names. Right, and I think that was all of them. Right, but typically just any, you know, common folk like me and the missus here. Just good old hard-working farmer folk.
I mean, if they're anointed, they could look like the priesty people now. So who knows? But
right.
we'll find your dudes.
We just want, you know, the things to go back to normal. And ever since this war broke out, and then priests decided to pick a side, it's been not normal, so...
War. What is it good for? Probably something. I don't know.
What's so civil about war anyway? That's what I don't get.
You gotta play dirty. Alright. No time to waste, guys. We got a bag full of money waiting for us when we get back home. Might as well hit the road.
Right, well, best of luck, and I suppose we'll be finding a place to stay here in town in the meantimes. But
I believe you can stay here.
Oh, that would be so lovely. Thank you so much for your hospitality. I didn't mean to impose or anything, but we'd love to.
Look for Reginald Tealeaf's room. I'm sure it'll be fine.
Yeah, he's like never here anyway. He's always on vacation somewhere.
Right. Hey, I don't know how to read or write or nothing, but we'll find it.
Look for the fanciest one here. You can't miss it.
Right. Okay. Well, these people are pretty nice, giving us the fanciest room, eh? Right. So, if there's any preparation you guys would like to do, be it health potions or equipment or anything like that, now's the time to do so. Or if you have any other questions you'd like to ask to get information about the mission, speak now or forever hold your peace.
I'm gonna pick up some potions real quick.
Cool.
I'm gonna do...
Look at that, exclamation point potions. Best command we have.
Sweet, okay. Then I'm gonna put in the money then for 2 standard potions of healing and then the 1 greater.
Cool.
But wait, no, you can carry up to the 1. I'll do 1 then standard potion, so I'm at 3 for 1 greater potion. I thought that said 4 normal potions. I misread that.
It's all good.
I'm just going to grab 1 healing potion. I'm also going to ask the guy, how big is... I assume these priests have a location that they stay in, the monastery or the temple. How large is this area? Just so we know what we're getting into.
Right, that's a good question. So, it's a relatively... it's the biggest building in the town, per se, but it's kind of up on its own little hill, separated. It's a good size. It's got a little yard fenced in where, typically they bury the people that die in the village, It's like what's that fancy word for the place where you dig holes and bury the people in next to the church? What's it? It's like a graveyard. Or is it a cemetery? I never know what the difference between a graveyard and a cemetery is. I think one of them's got graves.
Probably a cemetery. That's where, like, the holy things happen. Graveyard is just where you dump bodies without the holy thing.
Right. Well, anyway, it's up on a hill and they've got the cemetery attached with, like, the fence and whatnot, and, they do their little rituals or whatever inside and make sure everything's all good. It's enough to fit. It's definitely smaller than this place, that's for sure. But you can't. It's right up on the hill. You can't really miss it.
That's good to know. So it has a front door, I assume. Is it wood or stone?
I think it's a stone door. Honey, is it a wood door or a stone door? And it's wood, you dope! Smacks him upside the back of the head one more time. Right, so it's a wood door. Big, beautiful wooden door. Stone building wooden door.
That's good to know, thank you.
Right. Anything else?
I think I'm all good if everyone else is all good.
Guild's all set and done.
Ready to go?
Alrighty. How are you guys getting there?
Oh yeah, like how far away is this place again? Do we have a wagon? We did promise Guild that she could poke her head out the wagon.
I'm sure we could fucking scrounge up a wagon in this place.
Yeah, we can
horses.
Yeah.
Fine.
I mean, like, with how much stuff Guild collects, I wouldn't be surprised if she's in possession of at least a wagon.
Do you have a wagon?
She does not.
Alright, we go hire a wagon.
She wishes she does.
So just so you know, just to take a look at the world map there that I'll open up for you guys. You guys are in Cadoria. This is over in the Holy Empire of Dios. So could be a bit of a trek on foot, but that's certainly possible. You guys want to?
Are we going to go for it like we usually do?
The what now?
The magic
That depends.
guy.
Will we suffer, like, any, like, exhaustion consequences if we went on foot?
No, I mean it's just more for curiosity's sake.
Alright,
I mean,
so
the
it
other
felt
option's
more
a boat.
good to be true for a second there.
I mean, the boat would be the more direct route. We can go to the port and see if we can commission a boat or something.
Boat is a lot like a water wagon, really. Let's give it a shot.
Alrighty.
Alright.
So, to expedite travel, because that's the boring part, you guys managed to charter a boat heading from Cadoria to the capital city of Dios. And it's I have a chart for this. It's about a week's journey on ship from Cadoria to Dios. And as you arrive in the capital, you would see that the port has actually been closed to foreign vessels during wartime affairs. You can see there are numerous massive warships kind of blockading the harbor in. And so your ship, which was actually planning on dropping off some trade goods, is forced to go sort of north along the shore for about another day or so, until they find sort of a smaller, like a fishing village sort of vibe that lets them dock, and you see your charter ship begins to kind of unload some goods and put them on wagons and start bringing them south to the capital. And you guys are kind of left in this small fishing village with your map.
All right.
So is anybody actually like good at reading these things? Because it's Not exactly the cleanest map.
Oh, I could give it a shot, I guess. I've been known to read a map or two in my time.
All right, go ahead and make a survival check for me.
Right.
Alrighty, with an 18. This map, even if it was in pristine condition, is pretty hastily scribbled. And so kind of trying to flatten out some of the wrinkles and folds and look for any sort of distinguishing landmarks. You get a fairly decent idea of where you're going. And you walk along some of the main roads. You would know that it is the Silver Trade Road, which connects Kadoria all the way to the capital. Eventually, you kind of find that main highway. And as you're looking around for sort of offshoots or landmarks, you take a few minutes to kind of notice that the streets here in Dios, especially this main highway, which usually has a fairly decent amount of travel to and fro, people kind of going about their work commutes or whatever, is fairly quiet. You don't see any patrols of guards, you don't see any farmers in the fields, you don't see any tradesmen or workers or shepherds, anything that you would normally see in the Holy Empire. It is eerily quiet. As you continue to travel and as the day continues to press on, rain begins to kind of slowly creep in, and you guys kind of get caught in a bit of a downpour and kind of crouching together under a tree, kind of reading the map. You realize that with your 18, you feel like you're pretty close to this village and specifically this church or this monastery. However, it is just about twilight at this point.
Well, we know we're looking for a wood house with a stone door. So we could set up a little...
Pretty sure it was the opposite way, but yeah.
Was it that?
Oh, for a monastery on the top of a hill.
Oh, okay. Not in the hill. Yeah.
Can't miss it, apparently, but I don't know how much I trust that.
Well, I mean, I haven't seen it yet. I feel like if we missed it, we would have noticed by now. It's getting dark. We want to try to push forward, find the place.
I think it's probably easier to find in the morning, but I'm up to do whatever you guys want to do.
I mean, the sooner we get this done, the sooner we get back, and the sooner we get paid.
Did they make it to, like, the general town, or not quite yet?
You guys are sort of off of the main road, and the way that the sort of structure of Dios is set up, there's not a whole lot of, like, towns per se. There's a lot of like small villages or fiefdoms almost, where there's sort of a fort or a church sort of as the center of a town, and then just sort of the local farming community surrounding it. The common folk here in Dios certainly have a less than sort of splendiferous lifestyle. It's pretty Mott and Bailey, serfdom, land barons, knights, kind of like very feudalistic society here.
Could Geld, like, use her keen smelling to sniff, like, the map and basically try to, like, go to that area? Because those people were in the same area as that monastery, right? Mm-hmm. So, like, could she, like, sniff it and try to lead the way that way? You know what I mean?
Sure, you can make a perception check at advantage with your excellent sniffer.
I was also going to say that you said we basically didn't see anyone, did we? We walked for.
You haven't seen anyone, yeah.
All right.
With a 22, despite the heavy rain that's now coming and the winds and the mud and the guck, Geld, you catch the scent of something. And you recognize that scent kind of clinging to the husband and wife that came, and it kind of refreshes your memory after a week. And you have a direction.
Geld is going to look at the others and be like, and she's going to point in the direction that she's like getting that smell from and say, I think we should go this way. Same smell on the map is coming from this area. I think this is our best bet if we continue to go even through the dark.
All right, what are we fucking waiting for? Let's go.
All right. You press on, and after about half an hour or so, as night has completely fallen, you end up at the edge of like a slow, gentle hill. I'm going to drag us to the first map here. You can see the monastery is relatively modest on your left, and everyone should have vision, but if you don't, just let me know. The monastery is... Don't open my door! Relatively modest on your left and has a bit of a state of disrepair, but you can see some rather beautiful stained glass windows depicting the holy symbols of the Raven Queen and of Pelor, of Moradin, and a few other of the chosen Diosian deities. There's a few lit hanging lanterns kind of just rattling in the wind and the rain, just barely kind of flickering, fighting off some of the weather. And you see what appears to be two priests wearing rather bizarre masks, kind of standing at the staircase leading up to the monastery, and a handful of two other priests currently digging a grave off to the right.
Can I roll religion and see if I understand kind of who these people are?
Sure.
All right.
Natural 20. Hell yeah. So immediately, Seigmund, you get a very, very weird vibe here. Actually, as you step through this threshold, does Seigmund worship a particular god?
Yeah, Fossetti, I believe, is his faith.
Okay. So even not knowing too much about the specific gods here in the Holy Empire, because they have a very designated pantheon, immediately your holy symbol begins to kind of tremble a little bit, and you get... The vibes are off, to put it in layman's terms. You see these individuals standing and digging, have the sort of apparel or garb of what would be a relatively well-to-do monk or priest of, in this particular case, it looks like the Raven Queen. Lots of like blacks and whites. But the masks are throwing you off. You've never seen a mask like this before. You know that a lot of smaller or sort of more eclectic deities will have masks that look like this. There's not a specific name that comes to your mind. This is pretty privileged information, but the mask does not match the rest of their outfits, and just the vibe of this entire graveyard is kind of giving you the heebie-jeebies.
So it's almost like they've taken over this monastery, but are from a different religion. They're just using it and trying to look the part.
Maybe.
Alright, I'm going to turn around and tell the group, look, I don't think these guys are really who they say they are. I think they're, I would assume by looking at their faces and the masks, doing something quite evil. And I want to go in there and stop that and possibly kill a lot of people, but that's up to you guys. I'm good with whatever.
Oh, you're speaking my language, holy man. You want to go? You want to go do something really fucking cool?
I look around. I pull out my what is this? Legate brand, which is a mace that apparently causes fire.
Mm-hmm.
And so I was thinking, he said wood, so I was thinking of burning the door down, but unfortunately it's a bit wet for that. So, all right. What else can I do?
I got a better idea. All right, come here. And she's going to open up her cloak a little bit. And she's going to, like, signal for Seigmund to kind of, like, wrap himself up in the cloak with her.
All right, I'm just going to tuck in, I guess.
All right, we're fucking poofing.
Where are you going?
I mean, you can't just put men in your cloak.
Putting them right fucking here.
This is very bohemian.
Both of you guys are going to teleport right here?
Mm-hmm. That's Lillia, not Laena.
Sorry.
You're good.
Immediately, the two priests here shovel and kind of turn and like hold the shovels and whoa, 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 whoa! Where the hell did you come from? What is going on here? State your business, and kind of like holds the shovel threateningly towards you.
I have a feature as an investigator for official inquiry. I'm going to pull out what looks to be a legitimate documentation, completely fake but looks legitimate, and just say, we're here investigating the town. We've heard a bit of a ruckus going on, and we just want to see what's happening. Could I talk to possibly whoever's in charge of this monastery?
And who the bloody hell are you? Like, why should we just listen to some random fuck that teleports around here and just shows up? We're busy. We're doing our job. We're burying the dead.
Do you not think someone that can teleport is more important than whatever the fuck you're doing right now?
Listen, what we're doing is the most important thing, because our new god says so.
And who's your new god?
Wouldn't you like to know?
Yes, I would.
You want me to break his kneecaps? I can break his kneecaps.
I'm going to give a few more fun things we can do before that point.
You see, these two are kind of starting to investigate and like walk up, like hearing the ruckus.
Fellas, we should run the interception here. Excuse me, fine gentlemen. Bobert's going to kind of walk to try to greet them. Would you like to buy cookie
puts
crumbs?
a hand up to like stop you.
I'm down here. Bobert is a foot tall.
Listen, you're so curious about our god. We could introduce you real fast. Why don't you and your lot teleport your asses out of here and head back on home wherever the fuck you came from?
But you don't have any like pamphlets or literature, nothing like that.
I can only use this once a day. I can't teleport anymore, so if we're gonna leave, we would have to walk out.
I'll tell you one more time. Walk on home, boy.
Well, hold on, you.
I'm going to put out the Legate brand and light it up and just say, if you don't tell me who your god is, this is going somewhere you will not enjoy.
I'd like to see you try. Kind of grabs the shovel, looks to his buddy, and nods. And at that moment, you see the dirt in that grave that they were digging begin to move. And I'm going to need everybody to go ahead, click on their token, and roll initiative. And I'm going to get some better music going here. Let's go, go with this one. Alrighty, we got everybody in? I believe so. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Beautiful. So, at the top of initiative, Laena, you get the first jump on him.
Yeah, alright, I'm done waiting around, and I am going to take Lucy, and I'm just gonna fucking two-hand it into the back of this guy's knees.
Alright, go for it.
And miss.
With a 10, that is a miss. Kind of jumps back, kind of uses the shovel to interject in between the bat and his kneecaps.
Alright. And then we're gonna do a kick to the shin.
Alrighty. A kick to the shin kind of catches him off guard. You see his knee buckle and crack as he falls down, kind of propping himself up with the shovel. Seems to be in some pretty serious fucking pain.
Yeah, alright. Let's see where you're gonna stick that, Seigmund. Let's go. And that's what I got.
Alrighty, Geld, you are up.
Geld is going to come up over here, like right next to Bobert. She's going to take her unfetching stick, her bleaching harpoon, and she is going to aim for this birder guy over here, if it'll let me
Yep, I saw it.
There we go. That guy.
A 14 is gonna hit for 10 points of damage. Actually, as you just run up, you grab this harpoon, huck it, it just impales him straight through the chest. You hear this horrible, and you see the sport of blood, as that's just a one-shot, one-kill right there.
Oh, okay. That works. Geld is very happy about that, and she's gonna pull back her harpoon while that guy, dies. And that is it for Geld.
Alrighty. Lillia, you are up.
Okay, I'm just gonna run in. Oh, like here, I guess. And I will cast. Oh yeah, I cast Chill Touch.
Okay. 22 on which one?
The one that's close to Lillia. I mean, Laena.
Okay. Alrighty, and that's necrotic damage?
Yes.
Alright. Your spell washes over this individual who's clutching his shin and his kneecap, which seems to just be shattered. But you notice your spell doesn't really seem to have much of an effect. As in,
Rude.
no effect at all.
Huh.
Catches you as slightly strange.
Watch out for these shady motherfuckers. I'll use my bonus action to shillelagh.
Okay. I'll give you a mark for that.
My turn.
Give you a little flag for that. Okay, that'll bring us to Seigmund. Bobert on deck.
Alright, I'm gonna grab the guy in front of me and cast Shocking Grasp on him.
Okay.
I'll try to.
With a 20, that'll hit.
More damage. Only 2.
Alright. As you
And just
grab him and lift him up, that electric shock kind of goes through him and his body starts to twitch and he actually falls unconscious.
Good. That's what I want. Is he actually dead or is he unconscious? Because that makes a big difference.
He's dead.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Yeah. I mean, I don't think you can declare non-lethal with spells, unfortunately.
Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah.
Alright. And then I'm just going to turn to the other one and just say, you're next. And that's the end of my turn.
Alrighty. Bobert, you are up.
Alright, Bobert is going to unsheathe the Asheron blade and run up and go, "You have met your match, you..." I'm sorry, this feels really impersonal. What's your name again?
My bad, was he talking to Geld?
No, I was talking to the guy in the creepy mat. He don't want to tell me his name. I'm just
He's not gonna answer. Yeah.
Okay.
just stab him in the leg.
A 17 will hit for 7. Alright. Cool.
Yeah, that's gonna be Bobbert's turn.
Alrighty. A nice solid blow. It's now their turns. This one is going to... Shoot, I forgot about something. Alright, this one's gonna run up and take his shovel, kind of coming around, like trying to whack you outside the back of the head, Seigmund. Is gonna be a 16 to hit.
It doesn't hit.
Alrighty. This one is a little hurt, but it's gonna pull out a short sword and go to shank you, Bobert. That's a 5 to hit. That'll miss. Yelled, I need a perception check. Alrighty. You don't hear it because you're so focused on the fight, but you smell it first. Rising up and out of the graves are these hideous creatures. You see them vaguely humanoid in shape, but coming up and from around the backside of the church, these ones are all going to charge in. So these ones are going to dash into the battle, an extra 30 feet to get right up there. These ones are going to emerge and dash up 60 feet over this way. These two are going to run in and dash 60 feet here. We'll say he goes here, he goes here. And this one's going to reach up and make an attack on you, Seigmund. We're going to go with a claw attack against you. It's going to be a 19 to hit.
19 will hit.
Alright, so that's going to be 6 points of slashing damage. And Seigmund is a human, right?
Yes.
Okay, I need a Constitution saving throw, please.
Con.
Ooh, okay, a 5 is a failure. This slash has something wicked about it, and you feel your blood begin to spin. You are paralyzed for 1 minute.
Cool.
Just gonna give you the lightning bolt for paralyzed. And you can repeat the save at the end of each of your turns. Alrighty, that's gonna bring us top of the round is Laena.
Anyone else think it's a weird coincidence that we're looking for 7 people and there's 7 of these ugly motherfuckers? No, just me? Alright. Alright, Shovel Knight, here we go. Swing, bada. And Jesus Christ, Lucy.
11's gonna miss with Lucy.
And we're going for the kick to the shin.
Okay, 20 will hit for 4. Nice grazing blow.
Alright, and you know what? It's time for fucking action surge. We're gonna go for one more attack with Lucy.
Okay.
19.
19 will hit for 6. You see the priest drop for a moment, but then stand back up. He is reduced to 1 hit point. He just kind of has this wicked grin on his face as this. You're fairly sure that blow should have fucking killed him. That was a nice connection with Lucy. But he kind of stands back up, kind of cracks his neck back into place. He's still got a bit of a fight left in him.
These guys may be eunuchs that should have probably put him down. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
And that'll be my turn.
All right. That's going to bring us to Geld.
Geld is going to go ahead and go into a rage, and she is going to take her great axe and try to swoop for the hip on the guy right next to her.
Okay. A 15's going to connect for 5 points of damage.
And that is, for now, going to be it for Geld.
All right, kind of a grazing blow. This thing kind of rushing out of the ground at you is a little bit of a shock, but you got a piece of it. That's going to bring us to Lillia.
Okay. I am. Ooh, I'm gonna cast Entangle on these guys, so in a 20-foot square,
Okay.
This way, so it doesn't hit any of my compatriots.
Okay, let me see if I can find. $20-foot square. Like that?
Oh, sure.
Okay. So they're going to have to make strength saves.
Yes.
First one is a 17. Second one is a 12. So one of them gets restrained.
Okay.
It's grappled and restrained, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
And it's difficult terrain for the other one.
Okay.
And yeah.
All set?
Yeah, that's my bonus action, and then I guess, I will just move I'll move up here, I guess.
Okay.
Yeah, that's it.
Alrighty. gonna bring us to Seigmund.
Alright, you said the con save at the start of the turn?
It's at the end of your turn. You can repeat it.
Right.
Yeah. So being paralyzed.
Yeah, basically it's just I can't really move very far, is that right?
Yeah, so you're incapacitated, so you can't take any actions. So go ahead and repeat the Constitution saving throw at the end of your turn.
Alright. Well, that's a fail.
Ooh, okay, still paralyzed. Alright.
Alright.
That's gonna bring us to Bobert.
Alright, you got some ugly friends, guy. Bobert's just gonna continue stabbing on the one dude.
Okay. 25 will hit for 11 points of damage. Very nice. You shank him through the gut, and he kind of falls limp for a moment, but then kind of rights himself right back up and has that wicked smile. You see like a little trail of blood trickling from the corner of the mouth outside of the mask. He is down to 1 hit point.
That's a really weird party trick to have, my guy. Yeah, they don't even have a name. Weird.
Our prince is kind to those who serve.
Hold on, you said you have a new god, now you got a prince. I mean, you got a lot of people you look up to.
Alrighty, anything else?
Bobert's turn.
Alright, the 2 priests are gonna go, barely clinging on to life. This one's gonna take the chance to attack Seigmund. With the shovel at advantage is gonna be... Oh, come on, roll 20, you can do it. With the shovel at advantage is gonna be a 24 to hit.
Yep, I'll hit.
Alright, and since you are paralyzed, it's an automatic crit. So that's going to be 13 points of bludgeoning damage. Big solid hit there.
Yeah, pretty sure I'm down.
Does that knock you?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Alright. Go ahead and throw an X on you there. Good thing is you're no longer paralyzed, being knocked. Is there 2 of you there? There's 2 of you there. Alright. You were at a...
Sorry, which one was attacking? The one on the right or the one below?
The one below, just crit him.
Oh, sorry. Since it's the start of his turn, can I attack him with Halo of Spores?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
He's got to make the...
Yeah.
Con
DC
save.
13.
Does succeed with a 14.
So 1 point then?
0 points, actually.
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it's necrotic anyways. Never mind. I'm stupid.
Mm-hmm. No, you're okay. So crits him, puts you down there. This one over here is gonna go for the shank on Bobert. It's gonna be a 6 to hit. That'll miss. Alrighty. The door flies open, and standing out here is another priest. No mask on this one, but sees everything that's going on, and you see him kind of go wide-eyed for a moment. He's gonna run back in and shut the door and lock it. And you guys can't see through that door, right? Correct. Okay. That was his... He's gonna spell up really quick. Okay. That's it for him. That'll bring us to the ghoulies. So this ghoul is gonna spring over here. Laena, I know you're a changeling. Lillia, what race is Lillia?
Wood elf.
A wood elf. Okay. The ghoul locks eyes with you. It's gonna actually run past here, and it's gonna target you. It's gonna go out for a claw attack against you. That's gonna be a 19 to hit. Alright, that's 5 points of slashing. And you do not have to make the save. This one is going to continue to move, so it'll be 5, 10, 15, 20. It'll stay. Actually, it's going to move right out. 25, 30. It's going to make the attack on you, Lillia. It's going to go for a bite attack, which is going to be a 17 to hit.
That hits.
For 8 points of piercing. This one's going to use its action to attempt to break out. That's a natural 20, so he's going to end the grapple and restrain and just kind of run out there. We've got 3 of them here are going to sort of flank around Bobert. So we've got 3 attacks on Bobert. We're going to go with claw attacks. First one's a 23.
That will hit.
Alright, that's 8 points of slashing, and I need a Constitution saving throw.
Yep.
Alright, Bobert, you are also paralyzed.
Ugh.
The other 2 are going to reach out with bites. First one is a 16 at advantage.
That meets.
That 16 meets?
Mm-hmm.
Alright. That is going to be 14 plus... That's 16 points as the bite is then an automatic crit.
Alright.
And the second one is also a 16.
Okay.
Which is going to be 20 points of piercing damage on the bite with the automatic crit.
Alright, I turn Bobert face down in dead mode.
Alright. And this last one here is going to go up with a claw attack on Geld. Geld, that's a 7 to hit. That'll miss. Alrighty, top of the round, we have Laena.
Jesus fucking... Wow. I'm gonna try to finish Shovel Knight off, I guess.
Okay. 18 will hit for 6. And he drops.
Yep. Fucking dead. Alright, I guess I need to stay where I am, and I'm going to unarmed strike the ghoulie behind me.
Okay.
And no.
9's a miss.
That's all I got.
Okie dokie, that'll bring us to Geld. What you got, Rabbit?
Sorry, my thing's not catching up. There we go.
There you go.
Geld is going to take her great axe and try to cleave at this guy next to her, try to get the rib cage.
Okay.
With her great axe.
19 will do it for 9. That's a solid hit. Despite being fairly, let me get a close up on these guys. They're pretty nasty. Despite being fairly humanoid, you see whatever undeath kind of corrupts these things gives them a little bit more ferocity. So they're a little bit beefier than some of these priests here. So solid hit, but he's still standing.
Okay, that's gonna be it for Geld.
Alrighty, that'll bring us to Seigmund, who is down. I need you to make me a death saving throw at disadvantage.
Oh, good.
Wait, why is Seigmund ahead of me?
You're right. Why did that... Lillia, go ahead. So we'll keep that 14 there. My bad, sorry.
Sorry. Can I move and take an attack of opportunity from that guy?
Absolutely. So he's going to take a swipe at you with a bite. That'll be an 8 to hit. That'll miss.
Alright, and then I'm going to cast Cure Wounds on Seigmund, who is down.
Okay.
So that's 8 back to Seigmund.
So you are conscious with 8 hit points.
And then I'll step back into that guy's range. And use my healing word on Bobert for 6.
Alrighty. Ooh, what's the range on healing? 60 feet?
60, and that's 60 right there.
Beautiful. Alright, so Bobert, you are up with 6 HP.
I didn't hear no bell. Also, thank you.
And that's my turn.
Alrighty, solid frickin' turn. Seigmund, now you can go. You are on the ground, but alive with 8 HP.
Alright, I'm gonna stand up and then just try and attack the one that's closest to me, I guess. So
Right up there. Okay.
Right there. I'm just gonna attack with my longsword.
Okay.
Oh, great.
5's going to be a miss. Oof, the natural 2.
Almost rolled an 18. And then I think that's all I do. I don't think I have any bonus actions, unfortunately.
Alrighty, keeping it moving then. That'll bring us to Bobert, who's similarly kind of seeing stars but waking up with 6 HP.
Let me see. Bobert is going to attack the guy who almost fell.
24 for 11 is going to put him in the ground.
Alright. And let's see, as a bonus action, sort of returning the favor to Lillia, is going to cast Shield of Faith on her.
Okay.
So that's +2 AC for 10 minutes or until it breaks concentration.
Very cool. Alright, give you a shield here. Very nice.
Thank you.
Thank you. Just if you can keep picking me up like that, because I'm very small and they're very large. Also scary and eating things. And that's going to be Bobert's turn.
Alrighty, I don't believe there are any more of the priests left, so I'll remove them from initiative. We've got another prep round in here. So that'll bring us to the ghouls. Okay. We've got one ghoul attack on Laena. We'll do the claw attack. That's going to be a 7 to hit. That's a miss. We've got 2 attacks on Lillia. We'll do two bite attacks. We've got an 8 and a 13. I believe those both miss. We'll do a claw on Geld. It's going to be a 9. That's a miss. And then we've got some attacks on Bobert over here.
Luke, I goofed earlier. I didn't realize that I had a shield equipped on Bobert.
Mm-hmm.
So he also has an extra 2 to his AC.
So you're at 18 now? Okay.
Yeah.
Alright. First one's a 12. I was going to say 16 seemed a little low, but wasn't going to question it. Got a 17, which is a miss, and the last one is a 21 we'll get through. That's going to be 8 points of slashing.
Tell my story, he says as he falls again.
Alright, so you fall, and Shield of Faith is going to drop, so you lose concentration.
Yeah, that's how that works. Sorry.
Alrighty, top of the round is going to be Laena.
Alright, we're gonna wind up with Lucy again. Strike out at the one in front of me.
Okay, 23 for 11's a big old smackaroonie.
And kick to the shin. 16.
16 will hit for 4. Still standing, but just barely.
Motherfuckers. Alright. That's all I have.
Alright. Geld, you are up.
Okay, so Geld is Okay, Geld is gonna go ahead and go into a frenzy. Since she's still raging.
Yep.
She is going to take her great axe and do another swing at the guy next to her.
Okay. 12 is what you need, and that's going to be a kill shot right there, yeah. 16 points of damage. There's that barbarian kicking in.
1 second. My Discord keeps freezing.
It's okay. So you rolled a 12, which did 14 damage. That's a kill shot on that ghoul. Anything? Oh, you're muted still.
Am I back?
Yeah, you're back.
Oh my god. I'm so sorry.
No worries, no worries.
Did any of what I said go through?
We've got the 12 hits for the 16. That's the last we have.
Okay. And then with her bonus action, since she's frenzying, she was going to use her harpoon to get the guy over here.
Okay.
If it'll highlight.
Yeah.
And hopefully use one of her charges.
Okay.
Unless that counts as an additional thing. I don't remember.
No. Let's see. The 11 is going to be a miss, unfortunately.
Alrighty.
Yeah.
Can she still move?
Yeah, you can still move.
Alright, she's gonna come right over here then. And hopefully be a good enough distraction so they don't beat up on him too much. That'll be it for Guild.
Okay, that'll bring us to Lillia.
Okay, I am going to cast Wither and Bloom, which has a 60 foot, so I'll cast it centered on Bobert. So that will be con saving throw, taking 8 damage or half as much on success.
And that affects everybody in there?
Affects everybody except one person of my choice I can use to let them roll an unspent hit die and regain that +3.
Oh, that's really cool. Okay, so the 3 ghouls are going to roll con saves.
Mm-hmm.
All 3 of them fail, so they're all going to take the 8 necrotic.
Okay. And then Bobert can...
Wait.
Oh, wait, because it's necrotic.
Yeah.
But that's okay. So they're completely immune to it,
They're
right?
completely immune, yeah.
Okay, but he can still roll his hit die.
Yeah, so Bobert can roll a hit die and then add an extra 3 health on top of that.
Okay.
9 health back to Bobert.
Which honestly is still a better use of that spell slot than casting a healing word, so.
Yeah.
Alright. Yeah, that's my action, and I don't have a bonus action, so.
Alrighty, that'll bring us to Seigmund.
Alright, I'm just gonna, again, try and longsword this ghoul.
Alrighty, let him have it. 14 will connect.
Alright, I'll do that. I don't know why that rolled twice, but...
And we'll take you got the shield, right?
Yeah, so it's
Sword
1
and shield
damage.
So we'll take the 4 points there. Okay, he is very hurt.
And I'm also just gonna drink the potion I have.
Okay. Alrighty, so
That's
5 health back to you there. Okay, that'll bring us to Bobert.
Oh man, you guys are making life real dizzy like. I'm not a big fan. What am I gonna do here? You know what? Bobert's gonna do the paladin thing. He's gonna
paladin thing.
He's gonna strike at this one up at the top.
Okay.
With a divine smite.
Oh snap!
It's paladin time.
It's paladin time. You can add an additional D8 on top of that because of undead stuff.
I thought it was 2. Oh, so it's 3d8.
It'll be 3d8. Yep.
Hey.
An additional D8 on top of your 2d8. Yeah.
Gotcha. So additional
14
damage.
Baby. Okay, that is 23 points of damage. You just turn around and pop that guy right there. He's donezo. He's getting added to the death pile over here.
Man, I hate these things. And Divine Smite is just kind of like a free-ish action?
Yeah, it's just part of your attack action.
Okay. Then that's gonna be Bobert for this one.
Alrighty. Let's see. Can gonna remove him from initiative for now. Alrighty, Ghoul's turn. We're gonna start. We've got one attack on Bobert. Is gonna be a 12, and one attack on Geld is gonna be a 12 as well. That'll miss. Then we've got one on Laena. It's going to be a 7, and we've got 2 on Lillia. We've got a 6 and a 12. So a bunch of misses across the board for the ghouls. Top of the round brings us back to Laena.
Alright. I'm gonna take Lucy. We're gonna try to finish this guy off in front of me.
There we go. There's a crit.
For 7.
That's enough.
Alright. And then I'm gonna move on over and say, Lils, I got you back. And kick to the shin.
Kick to the shin works. That'll be another 5 bludgeoning. Alright.
Alright, that's what I got.
Okay, and Geld, you're up.
Geld is going to go ahead and move down here. That way she's in front of that guy. And with her King Crab Claymore, she's going to first do a slash at the guy's chest.
Okay.
See if she can get
Oh, baby, let's go. There's a crit. So I think it does extra stuff on a crit, right?
It does, yes.
When you score a critical hit with the sword for the first time on a turn, the target of the attack is also assaulted with crab-like claws made of fire. Must make a dexterity saving throw, taking 2d6 fire damage. He does save on that. So he's going to take the... Oh my god. Okay. So that's 22 plus roll me another 2d6. Oh.
I forgot the command for...
There you go. I got that. So that's 29 points of damage. Yeah, he's toast. That Claymore doing work.
And with her bonus action, she's going to, I don't think she can reach that guy with her sword, so we'll just have her use her, unfetching stick, since I don't think she can move again.
Okay. No, you still have movement. You only took a step up.
Oh, she does?
Yep.
Oh, okay. Well then, in that case, she's gonna just gooch on over here. And she's just going to give him a little poke in the abdomen with that same King Crab Claymore.
Go for it. 12 is enough. So that's going to be another 11. Very nice.
And that will be it for Geld.
Okay. That'll bring us to Lillia.
Okay. I'm just gonna swing a shillelagh out at the guy straight in front of me to the west.
Okay.
Ooh.
7's gonna be a whiffing.
That's my turn.
Okie dokie. Seigmund.
Alright, I'm going to move up to here. And then just try and hit this guy with my longsword again.
Alright. 16 will do it.
Alright, I'm also going to expend a spell slot for Divine Smite.
Okay, so that'll be an extra 3d8 on top of that.
Yep, so I'll roll that. And then this goes away.
Ooh, baby. Okay, 23 points of damage. That's a one-shot, one-kill scenario right there. Them pallies coming in hot.
Alright, that's going to be it.
All right, and Bobber.
Waiting so you mute so it doesn't sound like there's ping. Oh, I'm unmuted.
So I'm gonna just stab with the Asheron blade again.
Okay.
This fella. I don't know why I keep minimizing my my thing.
Well, we'll hit for 8. He's still up, but just barely.
And also gonna do a potion of healing.
Okay.
For safety's sake. So add a 2 to this. A whopping 5. Let's go.
Okay. Ghoul's turns. Ghoul's going to attack Geld here. Geld, that's going to be a 12 to hit. That'll miss. And we're going to attack Lillia here with the other one. Lillia, that's going to be a crit. Oof. Okay, that's going to be 11 points of slashing damage.
Can I use intercept if it's a crit?
Absolutely, yeah.
Alright, let me find that.
Alright, so instead of 11, you will instead take 5.
Hey.
Okay, reducing that by more than half. Very nice. Okie dokie. Top of the round, Laena.
Alright, don't you fucking hit my friend. And... yes.
Baby, okay. 13 points of damage. He's still up, but just barely.
And shin kick.
That's exactly what you needed right there. Put him in the dirt.
Yeah, that's what you fucking get. Alright, I doubt I'll get over there in time, but I'll start making my way over towards the other fracas. That's my turn.
Alrighty. Geld, can you finish this one off?
She's gonna try. She's gonna take her claymore again and try to just stab through the shoulder if she is ever so lucky to do so.
And a stab you do. That claymore is doing wonders for you. And with that, we have cleared combat for the time. Actually, no, I'm sorry. There's still one more guy. He's hiding. So, Geld, anything else on your turn?
Can Geld use her sniffer to see if the coast is clear?
Roll me perception.
Let me see.
17 at advantage because of your sniffer. Definitely the smell of fresh blood, but that blood is tainted. And you know the ghouls have that sort of like stench of rot and decay to them, but it's kind of an oxymoron. You smell pressure decay coming from the direction of the church. Or like more intense decay, if that makes sense.
Oh, Geld's gonna look at Bobber and be like, "Hey, do you smell that coming from the church? It smells new but old at the same time, and some pretty funky things going on over there. I don't think we're alone right now."
You got a really good sniffer. I don't got a sniffer like that, but this whole place is freaky. I saw this one guy. He poked his head out, look at us, big old oh shit eyes, and then dip it back in there. So I think that's where we gotta go.
Geld's gonna look at the others and be like, "Did you guys hear that, or?"
Something smells. Got it.
Yeah, I guess we're gonna make our way over there, meet up with the group, and...
Alright, so we're still in initiative for the time being.
Oh, okay, right.
Yeah.
That is it for Geld's turn.
Alright, Lillia, you're up.
I'll run in as much as I can. I'll go there.
Okay.
And that's my turn.
Alrighty, Seigmund.
Actually, sorry, can I cast Force too? That's it.
And Seigmund, you're up.
Alright, I'm just going to make my way over.
Okie dokie.
Let's see, 30 feet. I guess I'm going to expend the action and sprint over there.
Okay, just dashing right up next to Bobert.
Yep, pretty
Cool.
much.
That'll bring us to Bobert.
Hey, what's up, guy? Oh, that's my turn. Okay. Bobert is going to walk up to the door and attempt to just open it.
Alright, the door is locked, apparently. That guy who poked his head out did lock the door.
Hey, is anyone really good at breaking doors down and whatnot? I would, but I'm a bit of a... It's a big door, comparatively.
Is the door made of wood or is it stone? I don't remember.
The door is wood. The building
Okay.
is stone. Yeah.
If anyone has oil or anything like that, then it can be burnt down.
Oh.
Yelled, like, raised her hand, like, I can kick it.
Yeah, the tried and true.
Alright, any actions?
No, that's gonna be... Well, I guess if I don't have lockpicking tools or proficiency, I shouldn't bother with the lockpicking. So no, that's...
Okay.
That's Bobert's bit.
Alrighty, ghouls are all done. Laena, you're up.
Alright, I guess I am going to dash. And just get right up next to the door.
Okay.
I can't really do anything else.
Alright, Geld, you're up.
Geld is going to come right up to the door. Over here. Just sort of squeeze in there.
Sure.
And she is going to give it her all and try to kick open this door.
Alright. Go ahead and make me an athletics check at
Would
advantage.
that be like a strength check or something else?
Yeah, athletics.
Oh, I'm frozen again.
Oop. Discord's being a pain today. Alrighty. With a 20, Geld rushes up, kind of shoves Bobert to the side, and just full-on Spartan boots the door open. The door goes flying open, and inside you see this giant demonic corpse that kind of wriggles and writhes at the door being burst open, and it explodes in viscera and guts and blood. And I need a dexterity saving throw from Geld, Bobert, and Laena, please.
Dexterity?
Dexterity saving throw. Geld, you'll have advantage on it because of danger sense.
Damn, they put a corpse bomb in there.
Yep. Yep. And I just need one more dex save from Bobert.
Oh, a dex save?
Yeah.
Alrighty.
This corpse in front of here just exploded as sort of a magical trap. Okay, so all of you guys saved. So instead of 20 points of necrotic damage, you're all going to take 10 points of necrotic damage.
Oh, this is disgusting.
Mm-hmm. And with that, we are out of initiative. So, we're going to go ahead and take our quick little short rest here. We're going to heal up. We're also going to take a little 10-minute break, grab some drinks, use the bathroom, all that good stuff. So stay tuned. We will be back for the second half of this mission, and we will continue to investigate these spooky priests and what they're up to. So stay tuned. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We are here. We are short rested, and you can see all the hit dice rolls in the chat there and all that good stuff. We are investigating this strange church and these weird priests in Dios that have apparently anointed some of the civilians. Fought some rather weird priesty types and some ghouls here. Just had a corpse explosion go off inside the church, and now we're proceeding to investigate. So I'll let you guys take it away.
Well, that was absolutely and totally disgusting to walk into. Do you guys carry rags with you by chance? Because it's all in my carapace and whatnot.
Here.
I do not carry extra clothing. So I think this is kind of what we've got right now.
Guild does have extra clothing. It's just like traveler's clothing, so she just like gives him one of her like traveler's shirts to use as a rag.
Thank you. And Bobert will kind of like pretty much don the whole shirt, which is just mostly just like a pile around him. He's just like wiping his face with it. And then we'll like step out through the neck hole and be like, all right, I'm clean now. Let's mosey in. Hopefully no more of that nasty. Mm-hmm. And as Bobert walks in, he is going to proc his divine sense to see if they're to try and like sense fiends or evil or undead.
Okay. As you walk in, it's a very simple anointed church. It looks like at one point there was an altar to the Raven Queen and to Paylor and to Moradin. But you see there's a new holy symbol on the altar that gives off a bit of a fiendish aura to it. Go ahead and make a religion check. It's a very high DC.
Yeah.
Definitely nobody you know, but the fact that it smells bad in your divine sense is probably not a good thing.
Can you describe what it looks like to me?
I can. Let me. I actually don't know what it looks like. So it's almost very, I guess like in like Christianity, almost very satanic looking. It appears to be like a horned, sort of rounded bone sheep's skull. But you can see that elements of that skull have been distorted and are slightly more ferocious. There are fangs and teeth. You can see the eyes are like small red garnets. Very, very intimidating looking holy symbol.
So it's like very similar to the helmets those guys were wearing, essentially.
Precisely, yes.
This is a real creepy looking fella. That explains the weird folk. Does anyone else want to come in and have a peek and a gander and whatnot?
Yeah, I'm gonna move up to the door.
Yeah, I will too.
And have a peek and see if I guess understand. I guess I did the religion check earlier, but would I have to do it again to kind of know who this
Yeah,
is?
even with your, so let's put it this way, even with your crit, you're not really sure. Again, kind of putting together the holy symbol with that like bone and the fiendish essence to it. It's definitely some sort of evil deity, but to give it a name is a little bit lost on you guys.
Right. Is there anything in this area that doesn't look like just a normal church, or is there like, other than the obvious crazy symbols?
Make an investigation check.
Can I also investigate?
Absolutely.
Oh, nice.
That's not fair. In D&D Beyond, it's on its edge.
You're a terrible cop.
Apparently.
Alrighty, yeah. You know there was someone in here, but you don't see any sign of it. Other than that, you kind of do a quick once-over of the place. Besides the symbol kind of now tainting it, it's pretty modest, but nothing totally out of the ordinary.
Can Geld come in and investigate?
Sure thing.
Thanks. What do I have to do for that again?
Just roll investigation.
Not gonna be good. She's not good at investigating.
Double 20.
Oh my god!
Okay. Geld, you notice that the small rug leading up to the altar, one of the corners is kind of flapped over as if someone ran over it too fast. And you get closer and you notice that the altar can actually slide backwards. You can see like scrape marks where it had slid forward. And so you kind of step up and shove the altar out of the way, and it reveals a staircase that descends underneath the church.
She's gonna look back at the others and say, "Hey, I think I found something. I think we should. You think we should go down in here?"
What's the worst that can happen?
Is there more explosive bodies?
Just be careful, I guess. Throw rocks as you go.
What the fuck is a rock gonna do?
Opening a door made the body explode. A rock's gonna do something.
He's got a fair point. You know what? And Bobert's just going to pick up a random rock and, like, huck it in a non-arbitrary direction, just over his head.
Nothing happens. Click, clack, click, clack.
Alright, that rock didn't do anything, but I'm sure if we bring more rocks with us, they'll do things.
Geld's already walking down the stairs.
Alrighty,
Rock.
what's our marching order as we descend?
I will sandwich between Geld and a third person.
Is it light down there?
How about
see?
this is what you see.
So I have no dark vision.
You have the map.
I'm aware.
Yeah, it is quite dark down here. It is not well lit at all. But as you descend, Bobert and let's see, Bobert and Lillia, you guys immediately see a few things. Blood, guts, body parts galore down here. The stench is overwhelming. That sort of like iron metallic sort of tingle in the air. You can see cages on either side of the room with what appear to be townspeople in various emaciated states. But what strikes you the most as you immediately come down is this large rotating eye that sort of turns in a pedestal, locks on you, and begins to vibrate and pulsate light. I need all of you guys to immediately click on your tokens and roll initiative. One, two, three, four, five. All right, so everybody's in here. So we have been alerted. You're in, and okay. That's all my initiatives. So we will descend order. Top of the initiative is Laena.
Fucking hell! What the hell's the creepy eyeball thing doing? I'm gonna walk over. How big is this pedestal and eyeball?
It's maybe about 3 feet off the ground, so it comes up to like maybe like belly height for you. Doesn't look super big.
I'm gonna take off my cloak, and I would like to fucking drape it around the eye to cover the eye.
Okay.
All right. Yeah, that was creepy. It's a little less creepy now. All right. Are you guys part of the crew? What the fuck's going on down here?
Help me! Help! Food, please! Help us! They're just like weak, emaciated, like starving, begging for help. They look like just in shock that you guys are down here.
I'm assuming you're the anointed guys. Alrighty, cool. help is here, I guess. I'm just gonna chill out. I'm assuming the cloak probably was an action?
I'll say it's an item interaction. You can kind of like just quickly flip it over. Yeah.
Alright, I am just gonna hold Lucy in case anything comes within range and is hostile.
Okay, sounds good. Alrighty, that'll bring us to Lillia.
I'll move over here and pass out some crackers.
Okay, kind of through the through the jail cell bars
And
here.
like water, I guess, and some crackers. Like, be like, is there anything you guys can tell us?
Evil! They sided with the new queen and her false gods. We trusted her. She promised to take care of us. They've been stealing one of us per week, dragging him further down. We don't know what happens, but they don't come back. We just hear the screams.
Okay. So I can still do action and bonus action because I was more like item, or
Yeah, I'll give you an action.
okay. So I'll just do my I guess my spores probably wore off, right? So I'll just refresh my
you're taking a
spores.
short rest. Okay. Cool.
Yep, that's it.
Alrighty. That'll.
Oh, and then I'll move behind Laena.
Cool. I'm gonna give you an aura just to remind me of the spores. It's a 10-foot aura.
For the halo of spores is a 10-foot aura. Yes.
Okay. There we go. Just so I can remember. Alrighty. You hear barreling down the hallway, dashing through the snow. Dashing right up to you, Laena, is going to be one of these creatures.
Alright. I'm assuming that will trigger my
It absolutely
action.
will. Yep.
Well, bam.
23 with Lucy, 6 to the face. Wha-bam! Yeah. Nice solid hit. All three of them are going to dash, so that is their full actions to do so. Alrighty, that'll bring us to the cultists are going to get up and start moving as well. Oops, this one did not go. This one's going to dash in here. Okay. Cultists are going to get up and start moving. These two can see you, Laena. They are going to target you with a spell. I need a dexterity saving throw. Actually, 2 dexterity saving throws. Alright, you managed to dodge out of the way of both of them. No problems there. That'll bring us to Bobert.
Sorry, I just got startled by a cat. You said these doors to the cages are locked?
They are indeed.
Alright. Well, Bobert has no way of opening those. Alright. You, pointing at one of the people in the cage. What is your name again?
I hate you. Let's see. That one's Girtham.
Oh, you're one of the guys we're looking for. Okay, we'll get the key and get you out of here real quick, like. Just sit tight. And Bobert is going to... actually... Yeah, he'll stand next to Sig.
Okay.
And we'll Asher on Blade, the guy in the front.
Okay. 16 hits for 8.
Mm-hmm.
Very nice.
Yeah.
All right.
And I don't know what the deal is with this, but it has a feature called the Disheartening Strike.
Okay.
So, once you use this property, you can't do so again until the next dusk. All right, I'll save that for them.
Okay.
I'll hold off.
Okay.
That's the turn.
Alrighty. These ones are going to come up. 30 feet there. They are both going to cast Spiritual Weapon. I'm just going to use Riptide here. And I'm going to make 2 spiritual weapon attacks, one at Bobert and one at Laena. Bobert is a 5 to hit, and Laena is a 17.
17 will meet.
Alright, that's going to be 5 points of force damage on you. And then they are going to action to do that. Okay. Seigmund, you are up.
I'm just going to try and barrel through this guy in front of me. Just basically stab him with the sword and just move up.
Okay. 10's going to be a miss.
Yeah. Don't think there's much else I can really do, so...
Okay.
Do that.
Alrighty, and Geld, you're up.
Geld is going to come around over here, and she is going to bring out her crab claymore, and she's going to try and swing for I don't know, this guy's his hip. We're going for his hip.
Alright, 17's gonna hit. Not raging, so that'll just be the 13 points of damage, but that is a kill.
Really?
Alright. Very nice.
That is going to be it for Geld.
Hell yeah. Okay. Let's see. Top of the round brings us back to Laena.
Alright, we're gonna keep batting away at the guy in front of me. That's a miss.
Just misses.
And kick to the shins.
Kick to the shin works for 4.
Yeah, fuck you. Alright, that's it.
Okay, Lillia, you are up.
Alright, I will use bonus action to cast Shillelagh, and then I will swing for my action with Shillelagh for 18 on the guy in front of me.
18 hits.
4, 7, and another 1d6. Oh, wait, that's necrotic, so that doesn't do anything.
The extra necrotic doesn't hurt these guys.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's that.
Alrighty, ghouls are going to flood in. So this one's going to step around and go here. This one's going to move up, around, and go here. Oh, I guess I only had 3. Okay. So 3 attacks. First one's on Laena. Is going to be an 18 to hit.
Mm-hmm.
For 7 slashing, and I need a Constitution saving throw. Ooh, alright, Laena, you are paralyzed. Alright, Geld, attack on you is going to be an 8 to hit, that's a miss. And the last one's going to attack Bobert, is going to be a 15 to hit, that's also a miss.
Mm-hmm.
Alrighty, cultists are going to go. Kind of staying back, they're going to spam their Sacred Flame here. So I need a dexterity saving throw from Seigmund and Bobert.
Alrighty.
Alright.
Oh no.
Alright. Both of you guys are going to fail. You're both going to take 4 points of necrotic damage.
Alrighty.
Alright. And they're going to tuck around, get out of line of sight there. Bobert, your turn.
Well, I guess Bobert's going to spend the movement to stand back up. And he's now going to stab the one that is getting a little too close and friendly with him.
Alright. 24 hits for 12, alright.
Take it. And that's... Yeah, that's the boy's turn.
Okay. Let's see. These 2 up here are going to go. This first one is going to cast Command on Geld. Geld, I need a Wisdom saving throw. All right, you succeed. No effect. Second one's going to move up and is going to cast Hold Person on Bobert. Bobert, I need a Wisdom saving throw. That's also a success. Okay. They're also going to do 2 spiritual weapon attacks. So we've got one against Geld. Geld, that's a 13 to hit.
She's at 17 for AC.
Okay, so that's a miss. And then
Yes.
A 13 against Seigmund, which I think is also a miss.
Yeah, it's definitely a miss.
Okay, that'll be those 2. They're going to back up and break line of sight up here. Seigmund, it's your turn.
I'm just kind of going to keep going through this guy in front of me.
Okay.
I just want him out of my way. And of course, it's a miss.
It's a miss. Oof.
That's unfortunate.
Alrighty, that'll be Geld.
Geld's going to do what she does best, and that's go into a rage.
Okay.
And she's going to use her claymore to try and slash at the guy's abdomen in front of her.
16 hits for 14. All right, big damage.
And that'll be it for Geld.
Okay, Laena, you are still paralyzed at the top of the initiative, so I need a Constitution saving throw. And at the end of your turn, you are no longer paralyzed. Taking that off. Very nice. Lillia, your turn.
I get a swing with Shillelagh. Ooh.
13 will hit. Yeah, wow. Okay, big damage. That is a kill right there.
Schmack.
Smackaroo.
Alright, I can use my movement now, right?
Yep.
I'm gonna move up a little bit.
Okay.
Alright, fuck it, we ball.
That's the spirit.
Alright, that's my turn.
Okay. The ghouls are going to go. We've got 2 ghouls left. First one's going to swing out at Geld. Geld, that's a 15 to hit. That misses. Second one is going to swing out at Bobert. That's an 8. That misses. Okay, keeping it moving. We've got the cultists here. 2 of them are engaged with Lillia, and the one's over here. So the first one, these 2 are going to pull out short swords and just go for a couple stabs on you, Lillia. So the first one is a 20 to hit for 7 slashing. Second one is a natural 1. And then the last one's going to throw a Sacred Flame. I need you to make me a dexterity saving throw.
Okay. You said 7 damage?
Correct.
Okay.
Dex save is also a fail, so that's going to be an extra 2 points of necrotic damage.
Sorry, my phone was doing crazy things by itself.
No worries. Alrighty. So total of 9 damage there on you. That'll bring us to Bobert.
Alright, how about you, guy? Bobert's
Alright.
gonna again stab the dude on the right.
10's gonna miss.
You're a horrible guy, you are. That's gonna be Bobert's turn.
Okay. We've got the 2 fanatics up here. This one's gonna move up behind and is gonna cast a inflict wounds on Lillia. Go for some damage here. We're gonna do We're gonna use his last spell slot to do second level. It's gonna be a 6 to hit. That's a whiff. Okay. This one's gonna keep his distance and is going to cast a command on Geld one more time. So Geld, I need a wisdom saving throw. Ooh, that's a fail. Your command word is grovel. So on your next turn, you must fall to your knees and end your turn, and that's it.
All right.
They're both going to bonus action spiritual weapon. So we've got one attack on Laena. Is a 21 for 5 on Laena. And then the other one's on Seigmund is going to be a 14 for a miss. Alright, and that'll bring us to Seigmund.
I was going to keep trying to do what I've been doing.
Okay. One of these times it'll work.
That's not going to work.
No.
It's going to get cleared out by everyone else, and I'll just move up and act like I've done something.
There you go. Oof. Alrighty, Geld, you're up.
Not much Geld can really do aside from what she's told.
Yeah, so on your turn, because you failed, you are going to fall prone and end your turn.
Yes. That is going to be it for Geld.
That is your whole turn. Okay. Top of round 4 is Laena.
All right, I'm going to action disengage,
Okay.
and then I'm going to action surge,
Okay.
and then I am going to take Lucy and be like, get you fucking away from her, and whiff hard.
Whiff.
Fuck it, we going for it. And kick the shins. And we whiff again.
11 is also a whiff.
Alright. It's my sad turn.
Okie dokie. Lillia, you're up.
I'm gonna cast Poison Spray Con 13 save on the boy to the right of me.
Okay. He fails with a 10, so that'll be 9 points of poison damage to the face. Alright.
Alright. That's my turn.
Okay. That brings us to the ghouls. The ghoul is going to take an action to attack Geld at advantage because you're prone. Striking you while you're down. It's going to be a 23 to hit on you, Geld, for 6 points of slashing damage, halved to 3. So 3 damage on you, and I need a Constitution saving throw.
I'm going to also do intercept.
Okay, go ahead.
If I can find it.
Alright, so instead of the 6, it'll be reduced to 0, so you take no damage, Geld.
Awesome.
Yeah. The other one's going to slash out at Bobert, trying to get through that armor. It's going to be a 21. That one will get through for 4 points of slashing on you, and I need a Constitution saving throw.
We have a high constitution here. We do not have a high constitution today.
Alright, you are paralyzed by the ghoul. Lots of paralysis effects in this fight.
Is this a disease, poison? How does this work?
It is an effect of the attack.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Just checking.
Just magic.
Ugh.
Alrighty. Yeah, ghouls are nasty buggers. That'll bring us to the cultists here. This one's gonna rush up. So we've got 2 melee attacks on Lillia and 1 on Laena. So Lillia, that's gonna be a 17 to hit for 4, and a 12 I think is a miss.
Yep.
And then Laena, we've got a 7 is also a miss. That'll bring us to Bobert.
It's a con save?
Constitution saving throw at the end of your turn. Still paralyzed. Oof. Alrighty.
Continues to drool.
Okay, big leaders are going to go. This one's still got some first level spell slots, so we're gonna bonus action Shield of Faith ourselves to increase our AC, and then action we're going to inflict wounds on Lillia one more time. So I just gotta keep track of my spell slots here. Inflicting wounds, first level on Lillia is gonna be a 12 to hit. That's a miss. Okay, this one is going to maintain his distance. We're going to throw a Sacred Flame at Laena. Laena, I need a dexterity saving throw. That's a save. You're good there. And then bonus action, he's going to command the spiritual weapon to hit Bobert at advantage. Okay, it was a crit anyway, but it's going to be a crit because it was a melee attack against a paralyzed creature. So that's going to be 11 points of force damage on you, Bobert. Just going to type that. Okay. That'll be his full turn. That's going to bring us to Seigmund.
Same thing as ever. There's not much else I can do, so that'll hit.
There we go. There's the 20.
And I'm going to do this.
8 slashing.
Also,
I would save your smite because the 8 is actually enough to kill him.
Oh, okay then.
Yeah. He had taken some damage from Geld before.
And then I'm going to, I guess, move over here.
Okay.
Try and help Bobert out.
Sounds good. Actually, there's a spiritual weapon right there, so I don't think you can occupy that space. Yeah.
Alright.
A little hard to see on that. Yeah, perfect.
Easy.
Cool. Alright. And, Bobert, you had taken 11 force damage from the spiritual weapon attack against you. Just so you know.
Oh, ew. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
He hit you while you were paralyzed, so it was a crit.
Yum.
Alrighty. That's going to bring us to Geld. Geld, you are up.
Is it an action for her to stand, or can she just stand?
Half of your movement to stand.
Okay, it's movement. Yeah, she's gonna stand up.
Okay.
And can she fight the weapons here, or I've never had her interact with these before. I don't know how these work.
So they're just kind of like ghostly spectral weapons. You can't really hurt them, but they can hurt you.
Okay. Good to know. Guild then is going to come over here. And she's going to help out best she can with using her claymore.
Okay.
To try and oh wait, I didn't mean count those squares. Can she move?
Yeah, 15. You're good.
Okay. She's going to use her claymore and try to go for the guy's calf.
Okay. 15 will hit for 16. That's a kill shot right there.
Okay. That'll be it for Geld.
Hell yeah. Alrighty. Top of round 5 or 6. Doesn't really matter. It's going to be Laena.
Okay. We do be smacking.
Okay, who you smacking?
Gonna go. The Shield of Faith boy is taking a little bit of damage, yeah?
Yeah, he's got some chip damage.
Alright, I am gonna continue to go after him, I guess.
Okay. There we go. Big old smackaroonies with Lucy for 10. Nice shot.
Proc a con check.
Yep. On it. It's a failure.
Alright. And then kick to the shins. And a miss. God damn it. Alright. That's what I got.
Okie dokie. Lillia, you're up.
Right, I'm gonna cast Earth Tremor.
Ooh, okay.
I'm gonna cast it like based here so it hits these 3.
Okay. So they're gonna have to make dex saves?
Yes, dex saves, and they're knocked prone if they fail.
Okay, the one in the hood here fails, so he's going to take 5 and get his ass knocked prone. These other 2 here, natural 1 and 3 natural 1s in a row. God damn! So they're both going to take 5 and get knocked prone. All right.
It's also difficult terrain now. Not that that's super relevant, but
okay. Good to know. Good to know.
Alright.
Alrighty, all set?
Yep.
Okay, beautiful. We are all out of ghouls, so I'm going to keep them going to remove them from the initiative. That'll bring us to the cultists. These ones are going to stand right back up. And they're going to swing out at you, Lillia. We've got a 10 and a 5, 2 misses. This one's going to go after Laena. It's got 13 on Laena. I think that's also a miss. Yep. All right, Bobert, you are up.
So I still have to repeat the save.
Yes, you're going to have to continue to make the save. Bobert. Constitution.
Bobert, no good.
Oof. Alrighty. Cult Fanatic's up here. This one's going to stand up after the Earth Tremor. He is all out of spell slots. But he is going to go ahead and continue. We're going to do a Sacred Flame on Lillia. I need a Dexterity saving throw.
Okay.
That's a save, so no damage there. He's going to bonus action take his spiritual weapon up and attack Laena. Laena, that's a 20 to hit for 9 force damage.
Okay.
This one up here is going to Sacred Flame on Laena. We're just going to kind of focus fire here. So Sacred Flame on Laena, I need a dex save. That's a save. And then this spiritual weapon is going to attack Bobert again at advantage because you're paralyzed, hitting you while you're down, taking a cheap shot. Is going to be a 20 to hit. And because it hits with a melee attack, it's an automatic crit. So that's going to be 9 force damage on Bobert.
I haven't done my reaction this turn, have I?
You have not, no.
Alright, let's reduce that by 12.
Alright, so 0 damage on Bobert. Very nice. That interception is coming in fucking awesome.
Thank you, Skitz. Very cool.
All good. That's what I'm here for.
Mm-hmm. Alrighty, and Seigmund, it's your turn.
How tiny is Bobert?
Bobert is 1 foot tall.
Can I pick him up during my movement?
Absolutely.
Because I want to basically drag him with me to here and just like drop him next to me.
Easy peasy.
Also, I have vision from Bobert's.
Yeah, it's kind of like shared vision, just for yeah.
Fair enough. Alright, and then I just want to throw a javelin at this dude right here.
Okay, go for it.
And it's gonna miss.
That'll go wide, kind of ducks underneath it.
Fuck. I think that's all I can do right now.
Alrighty, that'll bring us to Geld.
Geld is going to come over here to where the inch a little bit more little prison gates are, and with her great axe is going to try and break the lock.
Okay, go ahead and make an attack roll.
Would I hit great axe or would that be something else?
Up to you. If you want to try to actually I don't know if she can hear us. You can roll an attack against the lock. That's gonna miss. Alright. Okie dokie. Top of the round is Laena.
Alright, we're gonna go after the guy we've been beating up on.
Alrighty.
Miss.
And the miss. 14 will hit for 6, and that's actually a drop.
Yeah, fuck you, guy.
Very nice. His spiritual weapon's going to disappear.
Alright, and I'm just going to slide up a space. And that's what I got.
Okay, Lillia, you're up.
Okay, I think I'm gonna use the cantrip again, poison spray. The guy right straight in front of me.
Okay, he's going to make a constitution save.
Mm-hmm.
He fails, so he will take the 1. Okie dokie.
Great roll. That is it.
Okay. The cultists are going to go to 2 melee attacks on Lillia. A 16 and a 19.
That would both hit.
All right, so that's going to be a total of 6 slashing damage on you, Lillia. And Laena, this one's going to go on you, is going to be a 13 to hit. That's a miss.
My spores will drop.
Okay. No more spores. Okay. That'll bring us to Bobert.
Alright, Bobert is going to muster all of his power and concentration and just get over the save?
Okay. You are no longer paralyzed.
Ugh. Put me in this doorway. That's Bobert's turn because that's end of turn.
Yep. Alrighty. Cult Fanatic here. I'm going to throw a Sacred Flame at Seigmund. So, Seigmund, I need a Dexterity saving throw.
Okay.
12 is going to be a success, actually. So, no damage to you. He's going to retreat back a ways. Spiritual Weapon's going to move up and attack Bobert. Bobert, that's a 14 to hit.
That is a miss.
Alrighty. And Seigmund, it's your turn.
I'm going to move in a little bit.
Okay.
So, here. Let's go here. Yeah. Just try and stab this man in the back.
Alright.
I guess the front. I'm just going to stab him.
Doesn't really matter where.
Or not.
Or not. That sword, I don't know. It must be weighted wrong or something, but
Yeah, it's not great.
Alrighty, anything else? Any bonus actions? Any spells or anything?
Nothing. That's it.
Alright. Geld, if you're with us, you are up again.
Guild is going to try to chop at that lock again with her great axe.
Okay, go ahead and roll the hit. 11. It's a pretty decent lock. So you're like hitting it, but it's not doing enough damage to really break it just yet. Fortunately, I think that's about all you got there. So we'll move on to Laena.
All right. We're gonna go Lucy for the one directly in front of me.
Alrighty, 20 is gonna hit you, and that's a kill shot.
Yeah. All right. Can I fit next to Lillia there?
Doesn't quite look like it, no.
Okay, alright. I will stay where I'm at then, and bonus action, I'm going to second wind.
Okay.
We're 8 points back.
Very nice.
And that's my turn.
Alrighty, Lillia, you are up.
Okay, I'll poison spray again. Maybe for more damage someday.
That's more.
That's more. It works.
That's a lot more.
Probably
Okay.
save this time now that it's good.
No, he rolled a 6, so that's a kill right there.
Great. So I can step in then. I'll step in too so that my friends can come in if they would like. And that's it, yeah.
Okie dokie. This last cultist here is going to try to stab out at you as you're trying to wiggle around here. Lillia, that's going to be a 22 for 2.
Okay.
Okie dokie. He's the only one of his kind left here, so he's going to kind of wiggle in here. Bobert, you are up.
Okay. Spiritual weapons don't get advantage attacks?
No.
Alright. Bobert is going to 1, 2. I guess I don't want to be blocking the doorway. Bobert is going to park himself there.
Okay.
And as a bonus action, take his last healing potion.
Okay. Alrighty.
And that will be... Well, actually, sorry. Bonus action, do that. Action, lay on hands to Laena for just 5 points.
Okay, so 5 health back to Laena.
Thanks.
No problem. I forgot that
Alright.
I was a paladin and had that ability.
This one's going to move up here, throw a Sacred Flame at Lillia. So, Lillia, I need a dex save.
So rude.
That's a save, so no damage. Seigmund, you're up.
I can squeeze between these two. Through the
Yeah,
way, right?
Yeah, you can always move through friendlies, just not enemies.
Alright, I'm going to run here and see if my longsword wants to work.
I believe. There we go. There's the 20.
I make bells for that.
For 2 points of damage, but that's enough. That's what you need right there. That's a kill. These guys aren't super hardy. They're just regular priesty people wearing masks.
Gave him a little paper cut.
Yep. Death by 1,000 paper cuts. Alrighty. Anything else?
No, that's it.
Alrighty, Geld, you are up.
Geld is still trying to get at this lock with her great axe.
Okay. There we go. With the crit. Just that, like, 1, 2, third time's a charm. Snatches right off the hinges. The door kind of creaks open. You see these people immediately start crawling towards it, kind of like shoving you to the side. They're going to start making their way towards the exit.
She's like, damn, you're welcome.
Damn, you're welcome.
That's going to be it for Geld.
Alrighty. Laena, you're up.
Alrighty. Where the hell is this last fucker? The fuck is he?
There he is.
Alright, I will show Lucy, and I'm gonna take out Cold Snap since it has reach.
Okay.
And I'm gonna lash out.
Okay.
15, and I will activate a charge on that.
15 will hit. So that's going to be 11 points of damage. And
Yep.
what's the charge do?
I need a con save DC 15.
He gets a 15. He just saves.
Okay, so he has his speed is halved for his next turn.
Okay.
Alright, that's I can't reach with the bonus section, so that's gonna be my turn.
Okay. Lillia, you're up. What you got, Per?
Oh, I'm talking with my mute on. I was just gonna move in so I don't block the doorway. And I'm just gonna cantrip again, because why not?
Fuck that guy. Alright, decent damage there. He's going to make a con save. Fails. And 8 poison. Alright.
Okie dokie, that's my turn.
Alrighty. To your left, Lillia, as you're facing this guy, in that middle room, you see a guy on what appears to be an altar. He's not looking too hot. He's looking pretty sacrificey. Like,
Is he alive?
We'll have to get closer to determine that.
He's potentially alive because he looks real dead from the screen.
Yeah, potentially alive.
Okay.
Alive.
Okay, there's the potentially alive guy, but he looked real bad. Can I try to heal him?
If you have a
bonus
spell?
action?
Yeah.
Alright, I will throw a healing word on him. For 4 points.
Okay. You kind of see the body like inhale. You can see the chest kind of like moving up and down. He might have been unconscious. That might have woke him up.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, that's my turn then.
Alrighty, no cultists left, so that'll bring us to Bobert.
I realized I was muted too.
Mm-hmm.
Bobert's going to step into the room, and as he does kind of step in the room, he's going to pat by Seigmund's leg, and in patting his leg, do another 5 lay on hands.
Alright, so 5 health back to Seigmund.
Yep.
Okay, thank you.
No worries. And, let me see, that was like 10. He's just going to prep in the doorway.
Okay.
And that will be the turn.
Alrighty, this fanatic's still got 1 second level spell slot left, so we're gonna go for broke here. We're gonna do a 2nd level inflict wounds on Lillia. That's gonna be a 21 to hit for 13 points of necrotic damage. Decent damage roll. And that's what he's got. Oh, he's got the bonus. He's still got a spiritual
You
weapon.
said how much?
13, sorry.
Okay. No, I'm sorry, I was distracted.
All good. Alright, he's gonna bonus action move the move the spiritual weapon up. That'll bring us to Seigmund's turn.
Okay. Let's see how much this is. I'm gonna move to here.
Okay.
I can't really see what's in that room yet. But I'm just gonna stab old mate that's standing next to me.
Okay. There we go. There's a crit.
Once.
You gonna throw a juicy smite on there?
Sure.
Alrighty.
Do that.
So go ahead and roll me an extra 3d. Sorry, yeah, that'd be an extra 4d8 on top of that.
Damage.
Holy mother of God, that's 28 points of damage. Yeah, good night, sweet prince. He's donezo.
Good. I'm glad.
Alrighty. So we're still in initiative for now.
Can I can't do the rest of my movement, can I? Because I think that was only 20 to get to where I am now.
Yeah, you still got 10 feet.
I'll move into this room then. I'll start moving in.
Alrighty. You see the same thing as before, kind of in this dim fading light as your eyes are starting to adjust. There appears to be almost like a crucifix type altar or like a torture rack. There's a guy. Make an investigation check actually for me.
Okay.
Okay. He definitely appears to be like crucified to this plank of wood on the altar here, and he's got blood just like head to toe, and it appears to be almost like carved as part of some sort of like sick ritual, sort of blood ritual type thing. You're not really sure exactly what's going on. He does not look very good, but he is conscious and breathing.
Alright, that's all that matters.
Yeah.
Alright, I can't do anything else on my turn, so.
Alrighty, that'll bring us to Geld.
Geld is going to make her way on up to this spot, and that's going to be it for her turn. She's got a lot of walking to do.
Alright, you can dash to do double movement if you'd like.
Can she? Alright, then she will do that, and yeah. She's going to dash then right here, I think it was. And then that will be it for Geld.
Alrighty. Laena, you're up.
Yeah, excuse me, guys, excuse me. Alright, I do have dark vision now, Luke, so I don't know if I have more vision than what I'm currently seeing.
Oopsies. 60 feet?
Yeah.
There you go.
I got goggles now.
My bad.
Alright.
Geld.
Nope, you're good. And then I'm just gonna keep moving with the dash. Alright. That's my turn for now.
Okay. Lillia, you're up.
Alright, I'll move in past Seigmund and follow Lillia. Actually, I'll go.
You're gonna follow yourself?
Sorry, sorry, Laena. I don't know why. Because I see my name on the screen, so I can't say your name. Sorry, what'd you say?
As you run past this individual in the middle, he has his head kind of like turns just faintly weak looking towards you, his eyes wide and just like horrified, just looking for any sort of salvation.
Alright, I only have 35 feet of movement. Can I like do a medicine check on him?
Sure. What are you specifically trying to do?
Like, see if I can safely take him down and heal him and save him?
All right. As you go and inspect him, you can see the nails kind of like through the wrists there, kind of like scabbed over. You get the sense that he's been there a while. You can see like sores forming where the contact on the wood is. You get the sense that he's been here for weeks. You might be able to, with a little bit of healing magic, get him off, but as you go and start inspecting and you get close, you see that skin begin to suddenly ripple and change before your eyes, and you see his hand begin to move with that nail sliding out of the bone, and the you can see like tissue and veins kind of pulling out with it. You can see his mouth turning and opening towards you, the jaw unhinging as his visage slowly transforms from that of a dying man to this horrible, grotesque, demonic, undead being who just begins to cackle at you, and he is going to join the initiative. As he turns, goes, "My sweet dear, the demon prince will feast on your bones and enjoy it. Such a kind soul. Your agony will be scrumptious."
Believe me, I'm not that kind.
Alrighty, that's going to bring us to Bobert.
I'm sorry. So I use medicine check as my action. Do I still have a bonus action?
You do still have a bonus action, yes, sorry.
Okay, I'm gonna cast Healing Word on myself.
Okay.
For 8. Thanks.
Nice.
Alright, that's it. Sorry.
No worries. Bobert, you are up. The Yours Choice poll is live, folks.
Bobert is going to dash into the room and get around with Laena and Lillia.
Okay.
And just kind of like stand at the ready with them.
Gotcha.
And that's going to be the turn.
Okie dokie. It's going to bring us to Seigmund.
Did you say this guy was like pulling himself off of the cross?
It appeared, he like pulled himself up and off, and as he did so, he transformed into this fucking ugly thing.
Sexy. So
Yeah.
he's not technically like connected to it anymore.
No, he's
Okay.
fully, he's ready to fight.
Throwing my holy cross wouldn't hurt the guy at all, would it? If I hit him on the forehead?
It'd be an improvised
Smack the
weapon.
man. Damn. Alright, I guess I'm gonna move up and try and stab him.
Okay.
In the back.
17 hits.
Okay. for that 2 damage.
All right. Now that's just a regular old longsword, right?
Yeah, I've used up my spell slots for
Okay. So you notice that his skin seems to be slightly resistant to that, so he's actually going to take half damage. So instead of 2, he will take 1 point.
Okay.
Alrighty. All set? Alrighty, we're going to move on to Geld.
Geld is going to come into the room, and she is going to use her leeching harpoon. If it does make a hit, she's going to use one of her charges, so certain attacks he does will be at disadvantage.
Okay. 12 is going to be a miss.
Damn. That is going to be it for Geld. She'll try again later.
Alrighty. His turn. First thing he does as he cackles, he's going to raise a claw, and you see one of the ghouls is going to respawn in the room and rejoin the initiative. Ghouls will now be going at turn 7. And then as an action, he is going to make 2 attacks, 1 bite and 1 claw. So we're going to do the claw attack against Seigmund here. It's going to be a 12 to hit. That's a miss. And he's going to turn around and try to bite Lillia. That's going to be a 20 to hit.
I would like to impose disadvantage on that with the fighting style protection.
Oh, okay.
As my reaction.
So, at disadvantage, it is a 20 to hit.
Oh.
Worth a shot, though. Yep. So, Lillia, that's going to be 22 points of piercing damage.
Okay, I'm down.
Okay. As you go down, you'll roll me a d4.
Ooh.
All right. As it pulls away, it's pulling out chunks of flesh. That wound looks sickly. Your charisma score is going to drop by 1 until you finish your next long rest.
Wow. That's mean.
That is his full turn. That's going to bring us to the top of the round is Laena. Popping that grater?
Yeah, I'm muted. Yeah, pop. Well, I'm giving it to Lillia. I'm feeding it to Lillia.
Okay. All right.
So 12 back to her.
12 health back to Lillia.
And I don't have anything else. So I'm just gonna move here.
Okay.
And that's my turn.
Alrighty, Lillia, you are alive with 12 health.
Okay, I'm gonna drink a large healing potion.
Okay.
At 44 plus 4.
Mm-hmm. Alrighty, so 17 health back there. Very nice.
Okay, and I will use my action to poison spray.
Okay.
Fucking Jesus.
He is immune to poison damage.
Not for her. She's got poison in her feet.
No one's immune to poison over me, yeah, that's true.
Okay. So,
Take my 1!
Constitution saving throw is an 11. He will take the 1, damn it. Every point counts. Take the 1. Title of my sex tape. Alright. Anything else?
That's it.
Alright. Bobert, let's get some paladin action up in here.
Alright, time to paladin. Bobert is going to... What's he going to do? Bobert is going to step in between this little collective.
Okay.
He is going to, as his action, utilize the Dark Blessing from the Asheron Blade.
Okay.
And gain 1d4 plus 4 temp hit points.
Very cool, very cool.
Let me... Oh shit, I only need the one. Maybe. So 2 plus 4. Give myself 6 hit points, and then... bonus action is going to cast Shield of Faith on Lillia.
Okay.
To give that plus 2 AC.
Hell yeah.
And that was my last spell slot. So make it count.
Alrighty.
And that's the turn.
Alrighty. Seigmund, you are up.
I'm going to try and just shocking grasp him. See if that helps at all.
Okay.
It does not.
5's going to be a miss.
It's not great. And I think that's literally all I can do. Yeah.
Okay.
I might move here if that's alright.
Sure. Alrighty. That'll bring us to Geld.
Geld's gonna just scooch on over here. And with her claymore, she's going to try and take a swipe at the guy in front of her.
Go for it. 15 is what you needed, and that's a magical weapon, so that's going to hit. That's going to be 14 points. Alright, nice shot, nice shot.
That will be it for Geld.
Alrighty, the ghoul's going to go. It's going to sling right up here and attack Laena with a little claw. That's going to be an 11. That's a miss. That'll bring us back to this demon's turn. He's going to roll to recharge. He does not recharge, so he's going to make his 2 attacks. We're going to go with a claw against Geld because Geld hurt. Oh shit. Okay, Geld, that's a crit.
I am going to utilize my reaction to impose disadvantage.
Okay, so no crit, but it's still a 23 to hit on you, Geld.
Okay.
Alright, that's going to be 16 points of slashing damage.
Alright.
Halved to 8.
Less than that.
Minus 6. So,
Yeah, it's going to be a bit less than that.
Yeah, so 16 minus 6 is 10, halved to 5 points.
Alrighty.
And I need a Constitution saving throw. Ooh, okay, you are paralyzed for 1 minute.
It's my turn to be paralyzed.
Yes. Alright, that was his first move. His second move is going to be the bite on you, Geld. He's going for broke here. So at advantage, the bite is going to be a 13 to hit. That's a miss.
Good.
That would have hurt. Okay. Top of the round is Laena.
Alright, we're stowing Cold Snap to bring Lucy back out, and we're gonna fucking wind up for the baddie.
The big baddie?
And fucking whiff.
That's a miss.
And then I'm gonna pivot and strike the little guy with my fist.
Okay.
And also miss.
Also miss. The rolls tonight, guys. Oof.
Yeah, it's not great. That's all I can do.
Alright, Lillia, you are up.
Alright. I'm gonna go for another one.
Okay, he's gonna make a con save. It's a 16, so he will avoid the damage there.
Okay. That's it, yeah.
Alrighty. Bobert, you are up.
So Bobert is going to attack the ugly with the sword.
Okay.
And hopefully stab him somewhere.
15 will do it for 7.
All right. And as a bonus action, I think, because I always need to learn how to play paladins every time I open this up again. Channel Divinity. How does Channel Divinity work? I can use an amount equal to my paladin level?
It depends. What are you trying to do?
As a bonus action, I'm trying to use my Turn the Tide feature. As a bonus action, you bolster injured creatures with Channel Divinity. Each creature of your choice that can hear you within 30 feet regains points equal to 1d6 plus charisma if it has no more than half of its hit points.
Okay. So I think you get 1 Channel Divinity per long rest. Right now,
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright, so I'm going to use that to just cry out to everyone, we got this. We are not dying here tonight. And everyone gains 1d6 plus 2. So 8 hit points if you are under half your hit points.
Alrighty, was anybody under half?
Nope.
Oh,
No, Guild's not.
oh no.
Uh-oh. Jesus, we will.
It was a lovely speech. Thank you. We all feel so much healthier.
Good. Now let's kill.
We only feel mentally healthy, not physically.
Believe me, I've never felt mentally healthy.
Morale is important.
Anything else, Bobert?
Bobber is going to sit and think about what he did.
Oh, very Seigmund. It was a lovely speech.
I'll do my best.
Oh, it got me.
16 on Shocking Touch.
16 hits. 16 hits.
Great, he's not wearing armor, is he?
He is not. That's natural armor.
Damn.
For 2 lightning damage. Which he has
get
resistance to, so it'll be 1.
Good!
Yeah.
We'll just slowly whittle him down.
Yep. 1 point at a time. Oh. Alrighty. Geld, you are paralyzed. I need a Constitution saving throw.
Alrighty.
21 saves. You are no longer paralyzed. Alright.
Yay!
The ghoul is going to go swing out at Bobert. That is a crit on Bobert. It's going to be 11 points of slashing damage. And I need a con save on you, my friend.
Sure. Do you know what the most annoying part about that little thing was? I couldn't even heal myself because I was just over the hit point half.
And to add insult to injury, you're paralyzed too. Oh my god. I'm so sorry.
I don't think that guy liked his speech.
Luke, just squish the little bug guy. Just put him out of the misery.
Alright. Let's see. Big Baddie's gonna roll to recharge. He does not. So he's gonna make some attacks. We're gonna do the claw at Geld again. It's a 9 on Geld. And we're gonna do the bite on... Who's hurting us the most? We'll do the bite on Lillia here. It's going to be a 12 to hit as well. That's going to double miss. Alright, top of the round, Laena.
Hey, fuck you, guy.
20 will hit for 12. Big damage.
Alright, and you know what? Fuck the little guy. We're gonna do the unarmed strike against, the big bad.
Okay. 22 will hit for 5. That's a non-magical, right?
Yeah, the unarmed's unmagical.
Okay, so that'll be halved to 3. Okay.
That's what I got.
Okay. Every point counts. Lillia, you're up.
Alright, I'm just gonna go with all I've got left for spell slots and hold on to it forever.
Okay.
10 poison if they can't save.
Yeah, he fails, so he'll take the 5.
No, it's 10.
Oh, well, he's immune to it, so does that just knock it down to
Yeah, I know. How did you have 0 immunity? I'm just going to stab you and you're going to take it.
Okay, so it takes the full 10.
Just take it like a bitch.
He's been taking the full... Yeah, okay. He is officially bloodied.
Oh, God.
Alrighty. Bobert, you are paralyzed. I need a con save.
I feel like I've been here before. Okay, I'll continue to be here.
Okay, alright. Seigmund?
I guess I'm just going to try and stab him. If my spells do nothing, I might as well.
Alright, hey, 22 hits. For another 1
damage
point.
Again.
1 point.
All you need.
It's what we need. Every point. Alrighty, Geld, you're up.
Can Geld recklessly attack with her claymore?
Absolutely.
She recklessly attacks with her claymore to
Alright.
the guy that we're all ganging up on.
20 is going to hit for 12. Big damage there.
And that will be it for Geld.
Alrighty, the ghoul's going to go. The ghoul is going to attack Billiam because he's paralyzed at advantage. Is going to be a 21 to hit.
Excuse me.
Mm-hmm.
Who is he attacking?
Bobert.
You said Billiam.
Alright, he's going to attack Bobert for a 21 to hit. And that's an automatic crit as you are paralyzed. So that's going to be 4 plus 4 is 8 plus 2 is 10 points of piercing damage.
You know what to do.
Oh, you're down?
Oh, yeah.
Alrighty. I'll have the mighty have fallen. Alrighty. Big guy is gonna roll and not get it. So 2 attacks. We are going to do the claw attack on Geld. At advantage because you attack recklessly is a 24. 24 is going to hit for 16 slashing damage, have to 8 on you, Geld. And I need a constitution...
-4.
Yep. Okay, so 16 minus 4 is 12. Have to 6 on you, Geld. 6 damage. And I need a constitution saving throw. You're good there. The bite's going to go up against Lillia, because that poison damage hurts. That's going to be an 8. That's a miss. Alrighty, Laena, you're up.
Oh, well, hell. I will dump a regular healing potion into Bobert.
Okay.
No. You don't have to do this.
Alright, 5 health back to Bobert.
And then we're gonna sit and look pretty.
Okay. Lillia, you're up.
Okay, I guess I will just keep... Never mind.
Oh, God.
I'm gonna say I'm gonna keep squirting away at him.
A little bit of 1.
A little bit of damage.
Just a little squirt.
Just a little squirt of poison, it's fine. Yeah.
It's a 19 on the save. Oh my fucking god.
Okay. Thanks. My turn.
Bobert, you're alive.
Did you tell my story yet? He's gonna stab the big guy with the blade.
Alright, 8's a miss.
Oh my god.
This is tough. Alright. Anything else?
He flips him off as a bonus action. With all 3 of his arms.
Seigmund, you're up.
So what I didn't realize is I have a weapon that's magical.
Oh?
That I haven't been using.
Oh, you're right.
Anyway, but it doesn't matter, but I have it.
Okay, we've made an improvement. Okay. Swing and a miss. That'll bring us to Geld.
Geld's gonna do what she's been doing and go again with the claymore at this guy.
All right, attacking recklessly? Doesn't matter, because that's a fucking crit right there, baby. So that's going to be 21 points of damage. Woo, baby. Yeah, you definitely got his attention now. He's looking pretty hurt.
Damn
but, he's got this wicked,
Not a good
evil
thing.
grin, the jagged teeth. You can see just like the body kind of like twisting and contorting as he goes, his form kind of changing into the various appearances that have been anointed to him. He's starting to fall apart, but he's about to go all out.
Oh, great. Love that for Geld. That's it for her.
Alrighty, the ghoul's going to go and attack Laena. It's a 19 on Laena.
Yep.
That's going to hit for 9 slashing damage. I need a con save against paralysis.
Nope.
You are paralyzed. All right. And then the big guy's going to go. He's going to recharge. He does recharge. Another ghoul is going to respawn. Then he's going to focus all of his attacks right on Geld. So multi-attack here. We're going to do the claw attack first. Is going to be a 22 to hit.
Damn.
All right, that's going to be 10 points of slashing halved to 5. And I need a Constitution saving throw. That saves. And then the bite on Geld is going to be an 18 to hit.
Those disadvantage.
Okay, at disadvantage, it's going to be a 14 to hit, so that'll miss.
Yes.
All right.
How much? You said 5, or did you say 10 damage?
5
that
total.
she takes? 5.
Yep. Alrighty, top of the round. Laena, you are paralyzed. You can make a con save.
No, I cannot.
No, you cannot. You're still paralyzed. Lillia, can you finish him off?
Let's see.
Oh, God.
Oh, no.
He is going to take the 2. He's barely alive. Like one more little squirt.
Oh my gosh. One more squirt and he gets there.
Yeah. One more squirt will
He's
finish him
edging.
off. God.
Can we not edge the demon?
All right. Bobert, can you finish him?
You're a dirty little demon, aren't you? Little stabby stab.
14's a miss.
You sick fuck.
All right. Oh boy, Seigmund, if this is your kill right here, this is going to be all worth it.
It's going to be so upsetting if it is.
14's a miss.
Damn. I would have been very upset.
All right, Geld, you're up.
Geld's going, don't worry, I got this for sure. She's gonna take her claymore and she's gonna hopefully go for the killing swipe.
All right. 16 with the killing swipe. How do you want to do this, Geld?
She is going for the head.
Okay.
Taking
Big
right off.
wind up baseball swing. Think you see that evil jaw unhinged for one more bite. You take that moment, slow motion, like a hot knife through smooth butter. The head flops off, rolling. You see that tongue lashing out. You see the body kind of shape shifting and forming into this sort of almost just like clay, like putty. The other 2 ghouls, with their master defeated, also drop dead, and you have cleared out the lair. With the civilians successfully evacuated, you guys have completed the mission. So I will expedite a little bit here, but upon turning this lair over, you would find documentation, records, logs, things of that nature, describing how this particular monastery had been sort of devoted to Empress Laena, the eldest daughter of Dios, in this civil war. And a few weeks ago, a group of paladins claiming to be under Empress Laena's domain were spreading the word of a new god. And as you continue to pore over, part of the loot that you find tonight will actually help you. you eventually put together the pieces, and you uncover that the god that these particular cultists were worshipping, and apparently Laena is now worshipping, is known as Orcus, the demon prince of undeath. So, you guys are all going to gain 1 Tealeaf point. Congratulations for the mission success. You are all going to gain 1,200 experience, because that was a pretty tough fight. And the peasants managed to muster up 800 gold for all of you. Viewer's choice tonight went to Laena, so congratulations, Laena. You can get that bonus Tealeaf point. And just for the laughs, I got to give the DM's choice to Lillia, because just the poison damage, everything, the heals, clutch spells, all that good stuff. Classic purr. Classic purr, so congrats on that. We have 2 rollover magic items tonight, and this is the last chance to grab them before they go into the store, and you can buy them for money. And then 1 regular magic item. So the first rollover item is going to be the we will, if you don't mind.
I'm sorry. Anyway, yes, okay, that everybody can hear me. That's the Horcrux the Colossal's portable handheld trebuchet of walloping.
Yes, what he said. It requires attunement. It's a 2-handed heavy reach flail that does an extra 1d8 damage or 2d8 damage on structures. And if you roll a 20 on an attack roll made against a huge or smaller creature, they have to make a save or fall prone. It's basically a 200-pound rock tied to a stick, but it weighs basically nothing to you. So very, very comical, fun weapon. So if we are interested in that, the command, as always, is /w space GM and then the number of Tealeaf points you'd like to bid. So we will open the bids for the portable trebuchet of walloping now.
That's Horcrux the Colossal's portable handheld trebuchet of walloping.
God, yes. That going once. Going twice. Going thrice.
Yeah, boy!
Yeah. So that's going to go to Bobert, which is just the image of this is hilarious.
Hey, check out my big rock.
He can lift 50 times his own body weight.
Alrighty. So that'll be available for you to copy and paste into your character sheet. I'm going to throw it in the magic item dump now. The second rollover magic item, which actually kind of fits the vibe of this with all the undeath and the ghouls and stuff, is the Wand of Entombment.
That says want.
It does say want. It's the want of Entombment. I want it. It's the Wand of Entombment, damn it. Does some pretty cool stuff. It's got 7 charges. You can use them to detect undead, and the chain will point towards undead within 120 feet of you. You can cast Disintegrate from it with a spell save of DC 15 with 4 of the charges, or you can shoot up nails from it with ranged spell attacks. They take 2d6 necrotic damage per nail, and their movement speed gets reduced by 5 feet per nail. So lots of cool stuff there with all the specifics. So we will start fresh. If you're interested in this wand, we will start the bids opening now. That same command applies. Going once. Going twice. Alrighty, no takers on the wand, so that's going to be available in the magic item shop. I will do that right now. We're going to throw a price on that bad boy. Stand by. Okie dokie. Ooh, hell yeah. Alrighty. And last but not least, we have tonight's magic item, which is the This one's an interesting one. This is the Orcus figurine. And this is what you guys would have found, which would have helped you to connect the dots as to exactly which deity this is. It is a wondrous item. Carved from an ogre's petrified heart, the gray figurine depicts the demon prince of undeath in ghastly detail, clutching his skull-topped wand in one hand and 3 severed heads by the hair in the other. The figurine smells like decaying flesh, and the scent is detectable out to a range of 5 feet. It is considered a tiny object with AC of 17, 3 hit points, and immunity to all damage except for radiant damage. A detect evil and good spell or similar magic reveals that the figurine has been desecrated. As long as it has at least one hit point, it has the following magical properties. Undead within 30 feet of it can't be turned. Dead creatures within 30 feet of it can't be brought back to life. And a creature that holds the figurine while praying to Orcus for at least 1 hour has a 10% chance of summoning a smoky avatar of the Demon Lord. Once this avatar is summoned, it can't be summoned again for 30 days. We'll say that's like 3 missions. Orcus's avatar has the statistics of a wraith, except that it's chaotic evil. It attacks all non-undead creatures it encounters, and it disappears after 1 hour or when reduced to 0 hit points. It's kind of a thematic, cool, interesting item there. So if we are interested in the Orcus figurine, we can open up the bids now. Going once. Going twice. Alrighty, no takers on that one, so that one will roll over into next week's mission. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, I think that's all we've got for this evening. Congrats to everybody who got Tealeaf points and items and all that cool stuff. And congrats on the backstory mission there. 10 Tealeaf points for Laena. That's fucking badass. We're going to raid out like we always do here, but we will see you next Thursday, probably with some more Dios action. We might go exploring some pirates on the high seas. I think that was what I'd won in the poll there. So hopefully see you then. Until then, be awesome. Have a great weekend and take care of yourself. Toodles.
Bye all.